Hello, one, hello, all. I'm Wraith, and don't you just hate price increases? Welcome to another episode of Big Apple Theory. Where it may be late, but the night is still young. Sunshine, Melinda. Sunshine, it's funny you say that because I just saw that episode of South Park a couple hours ago where I think the girls made a list of the cutest boy in the class, and Clyde was number one, and Kyle was like the last one, and you want to figure out why that is, and there's a whole conspiracy and everything. I love that show so much. Hey, what's up, Alejandro? I got the best signal that happened to be up. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes. Can you believe it is the first? I'm sorry. The second day of May. Yes, May is here. And I love May. May is cool. May, I think, is somewhat perfect weather. When I say somewhat, because that's when it gets a little warm, but still kind of coolish. This is going to be the last really full month of nice weather, but yeah, I don't like hot weather. Anyways, it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. Yes, that Alejandro. So I'm playing Towerborn because this just came out, and I want to see how this is before I jump back into Doom Eternal, because Doom: The Dark Ages is out later this month because it's May already. Yeah, oh man. Oh man, so then wait. Wait, the same as pre I thought this game was out already. Okay, whatever. Give me a big ass font size. Yo, what's up, Maxim? How's it going? So next month is it. We have one more month until the next generation of Nintendo systems are out. Can you believe that? One more month. So the military cat meme is from South Park? No, didn't know that. What military cat? The one I just posted? No. I don't know where that's from. I just saw it online. I thought it was funny. Miga's uniform on, I think, or maybe she's just her glove is. I think yeah, it's her glove. That's all. That's covering him. But hey, yes, perhaps I'm confused. So no, Melinda said sunshine. That's why when Melinda enters the chat, she puts a sun, which signifies sunshine. So in South Park, when the girls have a meeting or they agree on something, they go sunshine. That's why. I was playing that game while she was in the chat room. I was like, you know what? From now on, Melinda, just anytime you enter the chat room, just put that as your greeting, sunshine, instead of hello. And I was watching that episode, an episode earlier on, where the girls made a list of the cutest boys in the school, and Clyde is number one, and Kyle's was that dead last, and Eric was making fun of him. Right. Uh, Not to be confused with the other episode where the boys put their own list on the wall about how big their penises are for some fucking reason. I fucking love that show so much. Like that just the writing in that show sometimes is just genius. Um, well, what's funny is that was my nickname back in college. What, Sunshine? Oh, 9 views already. Sweet. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Hey, Melinda, you know what? You know what they're gonna sell or they're selling now? You know how they have like Simpsons merchandise now, like the figures I told you about. You know what they're actually releasing? They're actually releasing a Funzo. I am not kidding. I don't know if it does all that stuff like sharpen your pencils or anything like that, but it does talk, I think. I have a flower for Boo. I was always uppity and smiling. Oh, so you're like the Mr. Positive, huh? Cool. So kind of like Butters. Basically, you were the Butters of your group. Or in this case, in your case, Mantequilla. Did you see the episode with Alejandro? That's the woman? Gonna give her more feminine features, but okay. Nah, third one's good. Mantequilla, yeah. You seen that episode though? You know what I'm talking about? Which looks more like me? Definitely this one. No. Yes? Okay. No, definitely this one. I'm kidding. Mantequilla, yeah. But so live boxing tomorrow in Times Square. Really? Who? Do you remember the song? The Mexican song? Oh, I see. That's fine. What the hell? No. Ew. Nose. Okay. Let me see here. Nose not that big. No. The boxing is outdoors. Looks like Ryan Garcia is the main event. At Times Square? Really? That's fine. Ears. No. Oh, by the way, guys, do you have earlobes? I don't have earlobes. I mean, I have earlobes. They're just not separated. See how like they're separated here? It's attached to my, like that kind of. It's attached to my my head. What are those, Shrek ears? You got Shrek ears here? I'll take it. Let me guess, frill. They got frills, right? Is the Shaniqua hairstyles here? Okay, no. There you go. Damn, oh, the forehead that big. Random time to come in. Do you have earlobes? Yes. Oh, so I was saying, you probably didn't hear me. You know how they have like the Simpsons figures, right? You know what they're coming out with, or what they have soon? Funzo. It's fucking crazy, like an actual Funzo. And remember, if you don't have Funzo, you're nothing. If you don't have Funzo, you're nothing. Yeah, at Times Square first, it's labeled Fatal Fury. After the video game, next finds. Wow, they're really pushing that game, because that was in the ring for WrestleMania. Random, yeah. Funzo is funny, yes. Nope, nope. I never had my fucking hairstyle. Nope. My hair's longer than that, but not quite as long. No, doofy. Hell no. That looks cool. Fuck it. Uh-huh. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually more like me. Wait, that's, no, I don't look that Asian. I look Asian, but not that. I don't look like an anime character, too. Been having some crazy storm here lately. It seems to mostly pass now. Get pigtails. Oh, no. That looks like me right now, because, you know, I stream so late. Is it a... do you usually get power outs where you... power outages where you are? That looks cool, actually. Hey, that's a good one. I'm kidding. I'll stick with this one. There's no eye color here. Okay. Oh, maybe I missed it. Oh, there it is. Oh, ooh, Iris. There's a cat one. I like that one. F it. Color, yes. Give me them. That's fine. I don't care. Work all day, work all night. Work, Mexican work. I love that song. No. I mean, I got lips, but I don't like fucking... got makeup. That's fine. Spider-Man. Wanna know how I got these scars? No, none of that. Nope, nope, go back, go back, go back. There it is. What? The name you... How's it violate community guidelines? Wraith? Really? Oh, stupid. Fine, fine. Anyways, it's warm. Man, these villages look great in the remastered version. I'm glad they put the work into this. How far are you into the game, dude? Lights were flickering, but no power outages for us. Was power cuts close by though? Some places won't get power for a few days apparently. Oh man, that sucks. So a radio station today asked what people's top adult cartoon show were today on SpongeBob's 26th year anniversary. Thoughts? Adult cartoon? South Park would be number one. And I guess Family Guy would be the second one, or maybe Futurama. Because Simpsons is like, it's not really adult. It's for adults, but it's not adult, you know. Yeah, be safe, Melinda. Hey, what's up, Chaos? They're on to you. That's why. Mm. And do you guys like Rick and Morty? You know, I like the first few seasons of Rick and Morty. Then I just got tired because it's at one point they took like 2 years or something to make a new season. I'm like, whatever. I got tired of that shit. Um, I gotta change my hair color.
After centuries of darkness and fighting for survival, humanity longed for a place of learning.
By the way, can you guys do me a favor? Can you hear this on your end? Can you hear when I get a donation? Hold on.
Monsters that roamed this land.
Can you hear this?
We called it the City of Numbers.
Can you guys hear that? Because when someone subbed the other day, and I looked back at my stream, I didn't hear it. I liked Rick and Morty a bunch. Yeah, it was a bumpy ride with their later seasons. Yeah. No, you didn't hear it. Let me see. Why is that? Why is that, Lord Box? Why can't the people hear you? Okay. I want to try one more time.
Gone.
How about now?
Our only hope for survival was to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
I'm just looking for the heir to the throne, exploring a large village after I took back a village from Monsters Close with Oblivion Gate, which this game's gate which is help. Oh, I can hear the game. Your voice rate is louder, so good. Yeah, a few seasons have been. Yeah, it's just it sucks because it had moments of brilliance, but then it just fell off really early. No, just still. I mean, can you see at least the can you see at least the GIF or anything like that? But you just can't hear it, right? Actual game is a bit too loud and now we're okay. Sorry. Put it low. Yeah, $5. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. Come on, $10. I'm not using the keyboard. Why do I have a fucking skirt on? Did anyone see episodes of comedy cartoon called Little Bush back in the day? Nope, never heard of that one. Little Bush. Little Bush. Read accesses. No. All right. I don't understand why you guys can't hear it though. It sucks. Man, why is always fucking something with this bullshit, man? Always something where, like, the quality's down, I'm too loud, or you can't hear me. Man. Yeah, so Rick and Morty really fell off. Meh. But South Park was always consistent. It had its ups and downs. The specials were okay. You know what's one of my favorite episodes, which I haven't seen until recently? the 200th episode, that was pretty damn good. I like that one. There was Connie after Condoleezza Rice, Rummy after Donald Rumsfeld, and Little George W. Bush always getting in trouble in school. When did that come out, and for what station? Okay, Rabbit, thank you. To 2007 on Comedy Central. Oh, so probably right after South Park. Go. We got what more gobos? Nice hair. 2007. 2007 always feels like a couple of years back, but it's actually like almost 20 years ago. That's insane, man. I still feel time goes by way too quick. Way too quick. Punch him in the face. That's weird. I still remember a lot of that happened that year. What's up, Dallas? How's it going, dude? Enjoying your time at work? So is anyone going to see Thunderbolts this weekend? I may catch it this Saturday. Maybe not in the theaters, if you know what I'm talking about. So I've never much seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I've never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I tried to watch an episode. It just wasn't funny to me. It really wasn't. But there was a big fan crowd. How about Archer? Archer, same thing. But I have seen like a few scenes. It is kind of funny. I do want to see more of that. But Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that's just not appealing to me. Boondock Saints, never seen. King of the Hill is funny. Futurama's hilarious. Family Guy, hilarious. Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is okay. Bob's Burgers is okay. It's funny, yes. But I don't think it's as good as people think. It's not that good. But then again, I've only seen like 2-3 seasons. What's Wraith playing? Knights of the Realm discount version? No, this is Towerborn. This just came out recently. It's all right. It's not bad. I mean, I just started. This is the tutorial, so. Advanced Dungeons and Dragon is $2.99 Xbox. Anyone's Xbox? Really? David Harbour is in Thunderbolts. Yes, he is. He is. It looks pretty interesting, to be honest. I saved your cart. No, anyway. What'd you have for dinner, Dallas? What did everyone have for dinner? I had leftover steak. I'm sorry, chicken marsala, which has steak. That's for Saturday, actually. Archer has some great seasons. Some of the later ones, not so much, but the last season was an improvement. How many seasons does it have? David Harbour was in Working Man with Jason Statham. I liked it. I want to see that. I'm going this weekend for Thunderbolts. Good, good, good. Stay clear of spoilers because there's a lot on Twitter. So, Wraith, you never played a Bethesda RPG ever? Name a Bethesda RPG. I probably haven't. I forget. Is this summer the year of the new Stranger Things? Because I'm psyched. I have no idea. Never watched Stranger Things. Do you know how to eat dinner? All right, Dallas. I hear you. I do. Fallout Elder Scrolls series? Nope. Never played it. So I think anything that was popular during the 360 era, I have never played, ever. No Elder Scrolls, no Fallout, no yeah. What's the other one? Ooh, give me my thing. Okay. Dude, I can't get the thing. You serious? Hey, what's up, Raz? Didn't you play Starfield? Oh yeah, I played Starfield for a bit. It's not bad, but in regards to the it's over. What's up, Raz? In regards to, I'll play this later. I really, this is okay. It's a very basic game. I played it for like a couple days and I just dropped it. Elder Scrolls, 14 seasons. That's not bad. You want to hear something funny? Because there's a guy, there's a guy in Family Guy. I don't know if you've seen this joke or you heard this joke, but I thought it was funny. Come on, come on, come on. I want to play for the nice people. So there's this character. There's this character that is in Family Guy who's voiced by the guy who does Archer, right? And Bob's Burger. So this is he did stand up. So that character, forgot his name. Let's call him like Larry. Larry went up there on his comedy show to do his bit. Let me read this first. Indiana Jones is a Machine Scheme is a Swedish dev. It's about okay. They did the Wolfenstein reboot. I haven't played Wolfenstein either. No, I work third, so I'm sleeping at dinner time. Gotcha. I thought you don't have dinner. Indiana was published by Bethesda. Yes, multiple studios work on it, but it's Bethesda. I played that one. I like that one. Yeah, don't blame you. Not into that sci-fi shit. Elder Scrolls is a good series if you have the time. I like sci-fi, but it has to be real fucking good. Like real, like Cyberpunk. I want to get Cyberpunk, but I'm still gonna get an Xbox. I'm getting a Switch too with all that fucking GameCube card bullshit. I don't like that. So apparently, Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith replay in theaters and Smash. Dude, that's a big news actually. You like that over 1 and 2? Yes. And in terms of prequels, it goes like this: Episode 3, Episode 1, and Episode 2 is the last. Cyberpunk can suck a fat one. Okay. I want to get into that, but anyways, this is the scene from Family Guy.
Alright, you guys like impressions? Here's that guy Bob from Bob's Burgers. Hi, I'm Bob from Bob's Burgers. How about that show Archer? You watch that show Archer? Here's that guy Archer. Hi, I'm Archer from that show, Archer. Now, what if those guys met? Hey, Archer, it's Bob. Hey, Bob, it's Archer. Thank you.
That was it. Published. I had a friend tell me weird stuff before, like Doom was touched at all by Bethesda when it was dev by id Software. I don't care. Whoever makes Doom is fucking awesome in my book. Awesome in my book. There's another Archer joke. Hold on. So there. So Peter and the guys dressed up as medieval. There's an episode of Archer where he's Bob. Oh yeah, like he's actually in the restaurant, right? I think I didn't see that, but I saw like a video clip. But I didn't hear the audio. So then you gotta watch Archer. All right. I'll try to watch Archer. How would you rate it from 1 to 10? Like 1, like not too good. 10 being like absolute masterclass classic, like South Park or Simpsons. How would you rate Archer? So, anyways, this is a scene, a Family Guy, where Peter and the gang dress up as medieval knights or something, and they wanted to buy the old medieval times place, but someone else beat them to it, so they started a war for it. And here we go. Hold on. Most tavern phone call. Oh yes. Hey everyone, I need a man to hug and kiss. Is there a man to hug and kiss? Here we go. Why can't I find a man to hug and kiss?
You'll shoot flaming arrows like in Rock Hood.
So should I be aiming for an open window or just arcing it over the wall?
I don't know. I've never seen the movie, just a Brian Adams video.
Ah, such a good son.
Kevin? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's that guy, too.
That's it. This is... hold on.
That's his advanced art project.
Oh, this one. This one, the crossover.
Hold steady, I got him in my sights.
Yeah, we did it.
What's he doing here? Well, we gotta carry him because he can't fly on his own.
All right, you guys like impressions? Here's that guy Bob from Bob's Burgers. Hi, I'm Bob from Bob's Burgers. How about that show Archer? You watch that show Archer? Here's that guy Archer. Hi, I'm Archer from that show Archer. Now, what if those guys met? Hey, Archer, it's Bob. Hey, Bob, it's Archer. Thank you.
Bob's Burgers is on. This show speaks to us young people, apparently.
That show, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, but that show looks like it was animated in a moving car. And again, no disrespect, wonderful people over there, but...
Why shouldn't I? You do.
What?
When you walked through that door, you insulted Bob's Burgers and the hundreds of people who work there.
Well, I was just kidding around.
No, you weren't. You're just jealous because it wins all the Emmys and the kids love it.
You seem to know a lot about Bob's Burgers.
Of course I do. Bob's Burgers is my favorite animated show.
Wow. There's your headline, Emmy voters. Vote your conscience. Well, that does it for our crossover episode. Thanks for coming, cast of Bob's Burgers.
We didn't get to do anything.
Show's 22 minutes long. Not everything makes it to air. But hey, you have the floor if there's something hilarious you want to say. I'll just sit here and be quiet. Give us 2 Emmys worth of amazing. Maybe a funny burger name? No? Girl in the bunny ears? Boy, I love it when characters are expressed by props.
I kind of feel like this is less of a crossover and more of a roast.
No, a roast is good-natured.
Wow, that Family Guy simulation was really freaky. It's like I was in the episode.
I'll say, do you want to do a Bob's Burgers?
Dude, lead with that next time.
Oh, and we have cats for some reason.
Uh-huh. Yep, I backed up all the way into the show before us. Wife talking about her dream.
Homer, you've got company.
Why are there 2 sets of prices?
One's the Emmy winner discount.
Black coffee and toast, please. There's the guy who started after me and was beneath me, but now he's like higher up than I am. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Darren.
And the players have gathered.
That's pretty much it. Anyways, hold on. This is the song about Alejandro. Hold on. If you ignore the weird one-off seasons, it's like an 8. Damn, that good, huh? It really depends on your mood and where you are in life at the time. Just watch all season 1. If it makes you laugh, then watch more. Up to like season 6, I guess.
Oh, he's so adorable.
That's like Hank Hill and Beavis and Butthead Neighbor is the same voice. Oh yeah, Mr. Anderson. They're whacking off my tool shit. Something like that. Apologies for spelling errors, Wi-Fi, keyboard, can't see the screen. I'm typing, no problem. What was the chaos between Family Guy and banned edited episode of South Park again? Was it because of Muhammad? South Park's episode Super Friends, I think. Yes. They went on far too long. It did. All right. I'll explain to you, Alejandro, in a second. So I want you to hear this.
Sing your song, earn your pay. Mexican, 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 it's your life. While people play in the sun all day.
Mantequilla. I fucking love that shit so much. All right. Here's one last one. You guys remember? This interaction had me fucking dying. Yes. Nice butter song, yes. Right here with Jimmy.
I mean, come on. I'm finally a part of something very good.
Jimmy, those people you're hanging out with are no good.
Yo, don't be dissing my niggas, dog. They're my friends.
And what about your stand-up comedy, Jim, huh? Are you just giving up on that, too?
Nobody cared about my stand-up comedy. All that hard work just to be outshined by Christopher Reeves, the super butthole.
And Jimmy, we've told you before, God made you the way he did for a reason.
Right, because you and Mom used to make fun of crippled kids in high school.
That's right. You were sent here through the vengeful and angry hand of God to teach your mother and I a lesson. And that's a big responsibility, son.
Look, my gang, which I can't talk about because it's super secret, is the most important thing to me now. And if you two don't like it, you can just pass the blunt to the nigger on your list.
How the fuck they get away with that shit? I fucking love it, dude. The thing that got the thing that amazes me, what they get away with, or how they got away with, was when Randy was on Wheel of Fortune, and you all know what I'm talking about. That, when I first saw that, I was like, "Holy shit, are you serious? They really? Wow, okay." Butters, that's me. My favorite Butters is when he's a pimp, and dude, that's my favorite fucking episode. Butters Bottom Bitch is when he's a pimp and he says he wants to plant his genitals in Kim Kardashian's belly button. Oh no, that's on. Oh yeah. His happy face when he says yeah. Oh my god, I love Butters. Oh, I love Butters so much. Butters my favorite character. You know why? Because he reminds me of me when I was a kid. I wasn't that dorky, but I was that, like, out of all my friends, I was like the least troublesome, you know? So, yeah. Randy on Wheel of Fortune, that got him a whole side quest of Integrity Farms. Oh, man. All these bitches be giving their kisses away for free. Yeah, let me put it that one. Oh my god, I love that show. Here we go. I hate ads. Ooh, Salem. Anyways.
Butters, I really think we should talk. Sure, Tab. Butters, can't you see this is wrong? You've got little boys all over school spending all their lunch money on kisses. Boys shouldn't be paying for kisses. It's wrong. Cal, every boy pays for kisses. Do you know what I am saying? If you got a girl and she kisses you, sooner or later you're paying for it. You gotta take her out to lunch, take her to a movie, and then spend time listening to all her stupid problems. Look at Stan right there. He's gotta sit there and listen to her stupid motherfucking problems because she kisses her. Yes, me. That's a lot more than the $5 my company charges. Butters, what's happened to you? What happened is I became a man. I'm sorry I'm not your little buddy anymore, but there's a time people have to grow up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Um. Oh fuck. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just reading something. Okay. I seen there's a new Trey Parker and Matt Stone movie slated for the summer. Really? What's it called? I like when Butters fakes his death and his parents tried to bring him. Yes, that's one of my favorite one. Another dude, the play on his name is so fucking funny because first the Mexican one is mantequilla, which is Spanish for butter, and then that episode Raz mentioned where they fake his death is because they wanted him to infiltrate like a sleepover for the girls, and they called so they faked his death, and then he pretended to be a girl, and his name was Margarine. I don't think they named it yet. Oh, I would like to see that. Margarine. I like that one. And I like how like as soon as she got in, the girls didn't like her at all. Here we go. Here we go.
Why don't you tell the children a little about yourself, Margarine?
I'm just a typical little girl. I like dancing and ponies and getting my snooch pounded on Friday nights.
Nice. Now, Margarine, that's not very ladylike. Us Colorado girls love to get pounded in the sniz just like any woman, but we keep it to ourselves.
Well,
that girl sure has a strange sense of fashion.
Dude, they totally think he's a girl.
All right, have a seat, Margarine. I'm sure the other girls will be happy to show you around the school, won't you, girls?
Where do you buy your clothes?
oh, you know, girl places.
Dude, they've batted hook, line, and sinker. This is going swimmingly.
Girls are mean, dude. Like when boys like I don't know, boys don't like other boys, so like, look at him. He looks dumb. That's it, right? But girls are like, oh, where do you buy your clothes? Oh my god, look at her hair. Like she's wearing that purse from like last year. It's like that's kind of awful, dude. That's worse in my opinion. You know? I mean, guys do that too if it's really awful. Like if you got fucking bum shoes, like it looks like you got it off a bum. We're like, dude, what's up with the bum shoes? Nice. My friend and I went to see the live theatrical show of theirs, The Book of Mormon. I've always wanted to see The Book of Mormon. Wow, they really let a lot of yes. So that's actually one of the dreams I had actually in terms of success. I want to create something people like, kind of like South Park. I'm not saying I wanted to copy South Park, but I mean in a sense where I create something people love it, and then I can branch off to other things. So that's pretty cool. Your screen is on Xbox homepage. I know. You're probably tired of SpongeBob. All right. Let's play some. Oh, what games do you have for me? Oh, let me finish this, and then I'll get back to this.
I got a call from, and besides, her mother.
No, that's not it. Margarine. Oh, I like this one.
Your mom's on the phone.
My mom? Hello?
Just what the do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm just having some fun with my girlfriends.
You are going to have fun, you black ass. You're supposed to be getting the future telling device.
Well, I'm working on it.
Working on what, your dance moves?
Now look, I'm getting pretty sick of this. Well, I put myself through a lot, and you can't talk to me like that. Mom?
Just do what you were sent in there to do, face.
What do you call him a black asshole for? Holy shit. Um. Oh man. Oh, this one's funny. Here we go.
Got this emergency letter from Cartman who said to meet in his basement? Yeah, us too.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll cut to the chase. The girls at our school have been hiding something from us. Hiding something huge. What? What if I were to tell you that the girls have a device which allows them to see into the future? What? How do you know? The girls do not have a device that shows them the future, Cartman. That's...
You, sir, mocked Cartman before, yet you two sit here demanding answers. Now, damn you, let him speak!
Thank you, Clyde. I'm afraid it's true. I secretly videotaped the girls on the playground yesterday using my Wellington Bear video camera. I caught the following images on tape. I warn you, these images may be too shocking for young children. Okay, I'm not looking. Video playback initialized.
You're supposed to only hear it. That's why. Because if I show the video, I'm gonna get copyrighted. But when I play the audio, I don't get copyrighted at all. So that's I guess the double-edged sword of doing this.
Somebody cute. 1, 2, 3. Where did they get that thing? Shh. D-R-E-E-N. Now blue. The answer is no. Oh my God. How does it know the answer? I don't believe it. Believe it. The girls can ask it any question they want and it gives them an answer. Freeze image. Gentlemen, we have to get our hands on that device. Hey, Turner.
All right, sorry. I remember back then at work there was a guy who said he would buy his work clothes from Forever 21 and his spouse dressed him. We didn't know they made men's clothes. High waist pants. Shaking my head. I think Butter's biggest W is actually seeing Hello Kitty Island release. Yes. I think they made that game because of South Park. Melinda has secret military knowledge. She can make those things. Really? She can make what do you call those things anyways? I've that's a girl thing because in school the girls would do that. I participated, so they were like, okay, pick a number, but I forgot what the answer was to everything. But those were pretty cool. I just didn't know or cared to know how to make them. Is Wraith playing Hello Kitty Island? Yeah, I don't have the money for it. Let me see. Is it on Xbox? Let me check. Should be. We can't hear that. Okay, now we can. Not that I know of, Maxim. What was the bigger show, cliffhanger, that impacted real world retail? Who was Cartman's mom? Or Who Shot Mr. Burns? Who Shot Mr. Burns? Who Shot Mr. Burns was awesome. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a watch of that next. No idea what they're called, but yeah, I can still remember how to make them like 30 years later. Really do one now. And then we all play. I want to know if I want to marry someone hot. It was more established. Yes. There was actually, what do you call it? Like an advertising blitz for that. Like a real legit advertising campaign for that. Nope. Not here. Oh, but maybe. Well, since I was going to go, we're going YouTube. I'm going YouTube now. Need the paper for that. Fine. Okay. Hello Kitty on an adventure. There it is.
Welcome to another beautiful day on Friendship Island. Conditions are perfect to bake some memories with
Are you
Hello
talking
Kitty.
about the grade school
First, we need the
Cootie
right
Catcher
look.
or the MASH game?
Tuxedo
I don't
Sam
know. I don't know what
always
they
knows
call
the
that.
latest trends. He's ready to serve up some style.
That's some
Next,
kind of
some
paper
DIY.
fortune teller.
Add a pinch of creativity and
Heading
a
back, I'll be
sprinkle
back
of
in 3 hours.
chocolate
All right,
glass
Dallas,
matte
take care,
cream,
dude.
And voila!
Have a good time at work.
Something crafty to use on our quests. The excitement bubbles up.
Mansion, apartment,
We
suite, or
rise
house.
together. And as our journey unfolds,
It was
we
color-coded
discover
numbers
so many new flavors of
and
friendship.
something else.
Kurobi's
And then
dream
colors.
is to restore the
And
island's
then, I don't
natural
know.
beauty. And Batsmaru is convinced there's something fishy going on. Sometimes things can get a little heated, but we can always cool off by the beach. Or spend a lazy afternoon spicing up our cabin. Every challenge is a new treat waiting to be savored.
What kind of game is this? This is like Animal Crossing?
And in the end, the best part of baking is sharing everything with your friends. So if you've got a big appetite for a cozy adventure, come join us. See you soon.
Let me see the comments. Forget World of Warcraft. I'm gonna play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I can't let gang know how excited I was when Hello Kitty no longer gate kept on Apple Arcade. Butters would be so proud. Can't wait till me and the boys play this. 10 out of 10 definitely looks way better than World of Warcraft. We got Hello Kitty Island Adventure on Nintendo Switch before World of Warcraft. Animal Crossing, but with Sanrio characters. I need it now. Butters will be so happy. Wait, the S was for Shaq? I have no idea. Butter's losing his absolute mind right now. Nintendo, I know you make games for kids, but trust me, if you add at least one Easter egg or reference to South Park, mainly a reference to Butters, this game will make lots of money. Butters, you said you're on the Switch all the time. Yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Nintendo marketing team. What the hell is a Butters? Why is everyone talking about WoW? Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo. You had the perfect advertisement for this game. You could have made a deal with like Matt and Trey and used Butters in your commercial. I'm so glad we got a permanent copy of this game and not have to spend like $6 a month for App Arcade. There's no way that they chose that name without knowing about that. Of course. That's got to be stupid to not make a Hello Kitty game. But the thing is, they're like 15 years too late. Forget this thing game. I'm going to go play Hello Kitty Adventure. I'm 28 years old, man, but I generally want this game. It looks super chill. Congratulations, Butters. Your favorite game is now on Switch. Butters is going to love this. Oh, boy, Butters from South Park. Hello Kitty. Butters' prophecy is fulfilled. Anyways, so this is what happened. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but they actually made a program, like a Me Too, Melinda, come on, play it. It looks kind of fun. I mean, I don't know, I'll pay $50 for it, but if it's on sale for like 15 or something, I'll play it. And I'll name my character Butters. Oh yeah. So there was an actual special for Who Shot Mr. Burns, starring Matt Walsh. No, not Walsh. Matt. Is it Matt Walsh? Something Walsh. Selena Gomez. No, thank you. And he actually did a special about that. I don't know if you guys ever seen it in New Zealand or anywhere else, but it was. I remember airing it. Before the episode aired. Let's see. It was a special. I bring you love. All right, let me see. Special? Spanish song? No. Oops. Yes, this is it. Um, so what I remember, playing the MASH game determined who you married, type of residence, how many kids, and something else, determined by your number and color choice on a Cody catcher. Is that what it's called? Isn't MASH Walsh the What Is Real Woman guy? I think so. I'm probably messing up the name. That's him. Something Walsh. I bought Hello Kitty cart on digital when it was cheap. Still haven't played it yet. I played Garfield cart. I bought it for like $1. It's all right. Too bad Microsoft isn't as serious with Xbox as brand Elder Scrolls 6 would have been a killer exclusive. Isn't Elder Scrolls 6? Aren't they making that now? Usually 300 hours worth of gameplay. All right, here it is. I don't know if you guys seen it, but here you go. Can you guys hear it? All right. Can you want to put up the volume or what?
You say blah blah blah.
All good? All right, thanks. So you've never seen this before?
Damn Burns. Let me just get one thing.
It's supposed to be the sequel to Skyrim. Oh, direct sequel. Oh man, America's Most Wanted used to give me nightmares back then. Came right on after Mario Children.
Good evening.
This and Cops Clutch every Saturday night, dude. Every Saturday night.
That remains a mystery. All summer long, Americans have asked themselves, who shot Mr. Burns? Well, tonight we'll attempt to answer that baffling question by uncovering hidden clues, delving into the checkered past of the victim himself, and investigating the citizens of the town of Springfield, a city known for lawless gunplay.
Responsible adults. Whoops. Sorry. Uh-oh. Me again.
Sorry.
We know there are numerous suspects, and so far on Springfield's Most Wanted, we haven't captured any of them. We've also gathered a vast array
I got a
of
picture of
experts
Mr. Burns.
in the fields of law enforcement, psychology, and bookmaking, including former Los Angeles Police Chief Daryl Gates, renowned Beverly Hills psychiatrist to the stars, Dr. Lydia Hanson, and from the sports book at the fabulous Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas, Jimmy Vaccaro.
Thank you, John. We're here at the Mirage Sportsbook, and the
John
boys
Walsh.
are going wild.
John Walsh.
Folks are betting
Sorry.
on who shot Mr. Burns like it was the Super Bowl. Right now, Homer's the odds-on favorite at 2-1. But as we get closer to finding out who shot Mr. Burns, things can change in a hurry.
Okay, so the Mirage has a betting pool on who shot Mr. Burns. So the most likely suspect with 2-1 odds is Homer. Number 2 is Waylon Smithers. That one made a lot more sense. 3 was Krusty the Clown. 4 was Bart. 5 was Barney. 6 was Hans Moleman. Why is Hans Moleman up in there? Okay. Then there was Moe, Abraham, Grandpa Simpson, Mary Quimby, Apu. They really spelled out his name too. Nahasa. Okay. Apu, Nahasa Pasapima Pentalon, Lisa, Snake, Principal Seymour Skinner, Sideshow Mel, Groundskeeper Willie, the old sea captain, Captain McAllister is his name. Nelson Muntz, Maggie, 70-1 odds. Dude, imagine having money on Maggie. Someone made a fucking shitload of money with that. Mrs. Edna Krabappel. Millhouse. Millhouse couldn't even shoot his mouth off. Otto, the screw bus driver, 101 odds. Lionel Hutz, 150. Dr. Nick Riviera, 175. Lovejoy. No, oh, Lunch Lady Doris. Okay, 200. Dr. Julius Hibbert with 250 points. Ms. Hoover, 300. And Tito Puente for 5 or 800, I think. What scared me the most was the seriousness that John would emphasize a criminal active and on the loose may be near you. Yeah, he always said that. It's like, if you're in this area, be on the lookout. He is armed and dangerous and this and that. I'm like, the hell you scared me for, dude? Anyways.
Who shot Mr. Burns like it was a super.
So nobody picked Ned. Nobody picked Lenny or Carl. Nobody picked Disco Stu. Wait, was Disco Stu a character at that time? I don't think so. Cletus was, I think. I feel like they might have played that show here.
Super Bowl. Right now, Homer's the odds-on favorite at 2-1. But as we get closer to finding out who shot Mr. Burns, things can change in a hurry.
Santos El Halper, yes. Who or what is Santos El Halper?
Now, hopefully, with the help of our experts, we can shed some light on this mystery. Perhaps the best place to start is with the victim himself.
I'm going to start doing it, keeping a tally of every time you do a goofy laugh or impression whenever you mention a black character. Look at that picture, Mr. Burns. What character did I do to make impression of? Dr. Hibbert. We had a lot of shows here which addressed America. Did you have America's Most Wanted? I still miss Mayor Quimby. I do too. Yeah, the doctor. Okay. Okay, fine. Hi, everybody. Let's see.
Look at the life of Montgomery Burns.
Can't believe you guys can't hear the stupid alert box. Fuck, man. Let me try something. Hold on.
As well they might. Spit on this for me, Smithers. One hawker coming up, sir. Hey, Ragnar!
You throw like my sister, man! Yeah, you throw like me! What a lame.
To understand this bombastic billionaire, we have to go back 81 years and uncover the secrets of his childhood. What dark forces shaped the life of the richest man in Springfield?
You're fired.
As a young boy, Happy, as he was called by his loving parents, would soon make a fateful decision. A decision that would forever change his destiny.
Let me know if you hear this.
Would you like to continue living with us, your loving natural parents? Or would
No,
you rather live
nothing.
with this twisted, loveless billionaire? Let's roll.
No one can measure the impact
Okay, what about
of the
this?
painful break with his parents. But one thing is certain. The young Monty Burns was becoming a hardcore hooligan. He had set upon a wicked path, a course he would follow for the rest of his life.
I'm afraid we have a bad image, sir. Market research.
Where's Quimby? I haven't seen the new seasons.
Club them and eat their bones.
I don't know. I haven't seen them either. The funniest was the live Asian reporter who would act out humiliating examples for the camera. So wild. Who? What Asian reporter? We can hear whatever's playing now. I meant the alert box. Hold on, let me try it again.
What we found was not always a pretty picture.
If you'll excuse me, I'm changing for a board meeting.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Burns. Hey, Mom, did he have those spots all over his body?
I heard that.
Oops.
Would you feel more comfortable if I left too, sir?
Of course not, Smithers. You're like a doctor.
Over the years, Montgomery Burns has proven to be heartless.
I think the boy's hurt.
Oh, for crying out loud! Just give him a nickel and let's get going.
Insensitive.
You're fired.
You can't fire me just because I'm married.
All right, I'm firing you because you won't have sex with me.
Rude.
I'm 239 and I'm feeling fine.
Did you hear that? Or at least see it?
Why, my good man, you're the fattest thing I've ever seen, and I've been on safari.
Violent.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Once she reported live from a sex ring motel place and unaddressed and got under the sheets to demonstrate prostitution. Oh, that's Trisha Takanao from Family Guy, dude. But you didn't hear it though, did you, Melinda?
Oh, Smithers, I guess there's nothing left to do but kiss my sorry ass goodbye.
May I, sir?
So maybe the question is not why someone would shoot Mr. Burns, but why wouldn't everyone? When we come back, a shocking look at some of the alleged perpetrators and their possible motives for murder.
I think that punk kid, Bart, did it. Burns messed with the kid's mutt, so the kid offs the fogey. I've seen that sawhead use guns before, too. He ain't bad. Just give me
No.
1 weekend alone with Mr. Smart Guy.
She's number one. Oh, Cookie Kwan. Oh.
I'm certain it was
Rod,
Smith
you're
who
right,
shot
Ray.
Olin
Okay.
and Burns. They were
Interesting.
friends,
Gotcha.
good friends.
Yeah, Cookie Kwan is
Their
Asian, but she's not a reporter.
strained lately, and
She's a real estate agent. Damn, what the hell's wrong with this thing?
Welcome back to Springfield's Most Wanted. In a moment, we'll consult with our experts and reveal startling new information about the suspects. But first, a powerful recreation of what police believe happened on the day of the shooting.
Oh, it's you. What are you so happy about? I see. I think you'd better drop it.
I don't understand
I
this.
said drop it.
Hey, man, are you okay?
Won't dignify that with response.
We know almost everyone in town is under suspicion, but each citizen of Springfield had a different motive, a different reason to gun down Mr. Burns. So let's track down the suspects and listen to their side of the story.
They fired me, and now I spend my days
Still nothing?
drinking cheap scotch and watching Comedy Central.
Burns cost me my groundskeeping job at the school, and I'm too superstitious to take the one at the cemetery.
Because I lost my room, my things, and my friend's collection of old sunbathing magazines.
You bastard. I lost my bar.
I lost his bar.
He robbed the School of Music.
You robbed the School of Financial Security. He can't remember my name.
Look what he did to my best friend. What? No, my dog.
She didn't say anything.
The actions of a fugitive. We have to
What I wanted to point out is that after a certain time in the 90s, all the lewd acts on The Simpsons all stopped along with them. Oh, right, because they kind of toned it down a little bit after a while, but there was a time where Simpsons was like, ooh, okay. Hey, what's up, Corbin? How you been, man?
But who? For more on this issue, let's start with former
Haven't seen in a while.
LA
Everything
Police
all right?
Chief Daryl Gates. Chief?
Thanks, John. You know, I've been in law enforcement for most of my adult life. I was chief of police in the city of Los Angeles.
We're just watching a special on The Simpsons. And apparently my donation thing doesn't work. Well, the sound doesn't work.
Is the most bizarre I've ever encountered. I've got to tell you, I've never seen anything like it.
Take one last look at the sun, Springfield.
Hey, hey! I've been in Reno for 6 weeks. Did I miss anything? Ugh.
Now, here's the way I see it. After being shot, Burns stumbled around for quite a while. A professional killer would have dropped him in his tracks. I believe
Been
the
good,
shooter
just
was
trying to get
an
more
amateur,
sleep.
someone
Man, I hear
familiar
you.
with
I hear you.
Clancy, use the remote.
I can't find it.
Well, check your holster.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Steven, what's up, man?
Rescue plane, get the flare gun.
Oh, I love this part.
This ain't one of your church picnic flare gun firing Flanders. This is the real thing.
A high percentage of victims in cases
Well,
like this know that
when they go home rescue him, they'll rescue us. And then another plane just sweeps by and gets him. How you been, Steven?
Smithers, come over here and help me write a mash note to my girlfriend.
Fine. Darling one, read my words and hear my heart speak of a love soft and undying. A love that will be with you always. Sincerely, yada, yada, yada.
That's marvelous. How did you think of that so fast?
I sent it to you on your birthday. Excuse me, I have something in my eye.
We don't have to be
Sexually
adversaries,
harassed.
Homer. We both want a fair union contract.
Why is Mr. Burns being so nice to me?
And if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Wait a minute. Is he coming on to me?
After all, negotiations make strange bedfellows.
Sorry, Mr. Burns, but I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans.
Sure, I'm flattered. Maybe even a little curious. The answer is no.
Sure, I'm flattered, maybe even a little curious. I've been okay, man. Just here. I'm also trying to get sleep like Carbonite. But I've been failing the last few weeks. A few years back, I hear the controversy of Homer and Marge divorcing was a big pop culture phenomenon, but I don't think it's as big as this one. They were divorced or divorcing? I have never seen that scene from The Simpsons. Which scene?
Look, Lisa, I snatched 5 bathing suits. All Martins. Take your best shot. I'm wearing 17 layers.
I brought that up myself.
With all due respect
Oh,
to
I love that
King Geek, I
episode.
gotta tell you,
Soon I'll be
a little
queen of the
funny fact
summertime.
you didn't
King,
mention Mr.
King.
Burns. Jimmy
I had a
Vaccaro
double
here
cheeseburger
from
from
a
Whataburger for
point of
lunch.
view. Everyone
That's all?
thinks
No
Homer
onion rings?
Smith is
Does
a sure
Whataburger
thing.
Whataburger have
I'm
onion
looking
rings?
for suspects that paid big. I'd spread my money over several long shots. First, check out members of
Oh, so
Springfield
real quick, what do you
Sinister
guys think now that I think Maximo or Alejandro mentioned? What do you think of Star Wars Episode 3 making over $1 billion already? That's crazy, man. It made over $1 billion, and it's a, it's like a what, 20-year-old movie? I don't know what to say about that. That's utterly insane. But so for those of you who've seen the movie in theaters or know about the whole, I don't know, who often goes to theaters, do you know if it's they're charging the same price as a new movie, or is it like a lower price? Because when I saw The Crow for its anniversary earlier on last year, it was like $7. Excuse me. Story of my life. Followed up the sleep study with my doc the other day, but it's been the least of my health issues lately. Oh, well, anything you care to share? I mean, you don't have to, Melinda, but I like when people tell me these things, I like to help them out and stuff. Because it could be also lack of vitamins. It's not just sleep. It could be lack of vitamins, what you're eating, all this stuff. Not enough water. That just means it's a really good movie. That is my favorite of the prequels. Doesn't bode well for new movie ideas. I know, because then these theories gonna do the same thing. But you know what? I don't mind that, to be honest. Excruciating pain. I'm on the wait list. Where? Like your back or something? I loved Carl so much, who helped Homer during his hair growth. Oh yes, with the voice, it's like Homer, right? Wow. Don't know if it's the same price, but Hayden Christensen and Samuel Jackson did a lightsaber fight on the stage at theaters in L.A. Yes. So, I prefer, honestly, instead of doing reboots, crappy reboots, just show the movie, like they did with The Crow, right? It was the 25th anniversary or 30th anniversary, and just play the theater, just play in the theaters again. Put it in IMAX if you can. I went to go see it. People would go see that, right? People would go to see the 40th anniversary for Back to the Future. People would go see the anniversary for Jaws and Godfather and The Matrix and Lord of the Rings. You would make money off that instead of spending all this fucking money on bullshit sequels no one likes and reboots no one wants. I guarantee that DC would make more money putting out Superman trilogy for the price of like $5 in theaters. That'll make more money for them in the long run. That must have been popular. Yep. Old stuff is great, like Oblivion. I loved episodes 3, 1, and 2. I hated 2. I hated episode 2 with a passion.
They can keep their guilt
What do you
quiet
mean that's it,
and
Rafe?
drive up
You
the
feel like
odds.
hitting Whataburger like Homer Simpson? Maybe.
I swear that if I reveal the secret
The
to
Stonecutters.
may my
One of my
stomach
favorite
become
episodes.
bloated, and my head be plucked of all but 3 hairs.
I think you should have to take a different dose.
King of Corruption. I went to rewatch Breakfast Club for the 30th anniversary back then, and also brought the physical DVD Pure Proud Moment. I wanted to go for that, but stupid theaters weren't playing. It was like all the theaters that played these anniversaries were like in Jersey. Like, I'm not going all the way to Jersey. I wanted to watch 7, right? Because they were re-releasing 7 for anniversary in IMAX. But these assholes wanted to charge $35. $35 to watch that fucking movie? Are you serious? I might as well just get the 4K.
Lunch, Lady Doris. Have you got any grease?
Yes, yes we do.
Then grease me up, woman.
Okie dokie.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Lydia.
I didn't know about Lord of the Rings because, to be honest, I would just stay at home and watch the extended version.
I was reluctant at
But it's still something people watch in the theaters, you know?
not a police officer.
Because Warner Brothers never released Zack Snyder's Justice League in the theater, but I would definitely go watch that. Because that movie deserves to be in the theaters. It never was. It's sad. What other movies would you watch in the theaters if they re-released? I'd watch Terminator 2. I'd watch Aliens. Wait, did I watch Aliens? For the anniversary? I don't remember that.
Prostitution, loan sharking,
Definitely T2 though. T2 would be awesome.
Really
And Jurassic Park. I've never seen Jurassic Park in the theaters, believe it or not. I hear Sinners is being played in IMAX theater in 70mm print. I've never seen that movie. I heard good things, so I may catch it. I mean, I'm not fiending to watch it, but if it's good, I'll definitely catch it. What is this shit?
Who would risk immediate capture?
Oh, are you serious? Okay, let me try this now. Okay, hold on.
Might have been attacked by
Let me know if you hear it now. Okay? Please let me know if you heard that one. Jurassic Park would actually be pretty good. Yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch that over the stupid Jurassic World or anything. Nope, seriously? Damn. There's a donate. Okay, when people donate or subscribe to my channel, there's this there's this GIF, right? That plays on the screen. And with that GIF is a sound. So you should hear it. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's see. Oh, hold on, let me refresh this first. All right. Refresh it again. Hold on. You're supposed to hear the donation as a sound. Hey, what's up, Booch? Only good Jurassic World was #1. All right, let's try it again. So if you see something on the screen with South Park, you're supposed to hear him say like, okay, $5, $5. But if you don't hear it, then because I guess something was muted in the alert box because it said that because it had that little strike over the bell or sound of bell, whatever, signifying there's no sound. But now I can't hear anything, but I can see it. Oh, come on, man. Damn. Oh well, whatever. I'll fix it next time or something.
Who is, as we say,
I watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3 and think back then on the school trip. No fat chicks.
Oh, look, it's doing it again.
I move for a
You should do that, Raz, when Melinda has friends over.
You mean a mistrial?
Yeah. That's why you're the judge and I'm the law-talking guy.
The lawyer.
Right.
If there's one thing I've seen in my career,
Sign permission slip. First seeing these small raptors kill people on the beach. So awesome. Jurassic Park 2 was okay. I liked it, except for a few scenes. 3 wasn't bad. Booch, how are you doing? How are you doing, Booch? Matrix, missed the first one in theaters would have been. Oh, I saw it in the theaters. It was something. I was like, what the hell is this? Demolition Man and Running Man Saw series. I saw Saw. I think 2 and 3 in the theaters. Demolition Man, I would love to see. Oh, Predator, I would love to see in the theaters. That's good, Squishy.
What's it like, Bart?
Barney, don't steal any beer while I'm gone.
What kind of pathetic drunk do you take me for? Somebody spilled beer in this ashtray.
And a good evening to you, Alejandro. Hope your week's been good so far.
Homer, with our help, you'll never touch a beer again.
I'd like to thank our panel of experts for their extraordinary insights.
So, Bucho, if you could watch a movie,
One step closer to justice.
oh, you already answered, right? Jaws would be number one to see on a big screen.
SMW update.
I've never seen Jaws in the big screen, so that would have been cool to see.
Chief, you're getting powdered sugar all over my floor.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm dusting for Prince.
Heat? Oh, Heat? Damn, Heat would have been good.
I think he had certain
You know what's crazy watching the movies the first time? Independence Day. That was insane. That was nuts.
Took a couple shots at me too.
I saw Batman Forever. I saw all the Batmans except
my stomach. It looks like a belly bump, but it's not. It's a bullet hole. It's got lint in it. You can't tell.
there are only two Batman movies I have not seen in movie theaters. The first Batman with Michael Keaton. That's probably because I was too young at the time. But then again, I saw Ghostbusters too. But anyways. And The Batman that came out like 3-4 years ago. Everything else, I saw Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman vs. Superman. I guess Justice League, if you want to count that. In the theaters.
Chief Clancy Wiggum. Chief, could you help us identify the dangerous fugitive who shot Mr. Burns?
All right, boys, here are the latest clues. The weapon in question
This is
still
Papa
missing,
Bear.
but we're looking at two leads. Grandpa Simpson Smith's
I just got
weapon was reported missing
a
from Simpson's
bunch
backyard.
of cheap
Also,
games
at
from
the time old
COG.
man Burns was found
KOTOR 1 and
shot,
2,
his
nice.
gun
Dark
wasn't in his
Forces,
home.
Battlefront 1 and 2,
Be on the
Fallout
lookout
3,
for
and
these
New
weapons
Vegas
by
Deadly
keeping
Premonition.
remote control
We were just talking
and a
about that.
2-for-1
Oh,
donut
actually,
chain.
Maxim was talking about because he's playing Oblivion right now, the remastered one, and he asked me if I played any Bethesda RPG, and I had never played anything. I never played Fallout, I never played any Elder Scrolls RPG.
Falls on the sundial,
I have a lot of gaming to do.
near the letters W and S. Could this stand for Waylon Smithers? Now, forensic evidence has also revealed important details.
ID4 was awesome in theaters, yes. Carbonate, did you go see episode 3 in the theaters?
Clearly audible during the shooting. Mo had a shotgun. That weapon would have done far more damage to poor old Montgomery. So, was it someone else at the town meeting who
Everybody
had
looks
their
pissed.
sights set on Burns? And have you ever
I saw
noticed
7 in the theaters,
Krusty
so
looks just
I
like
was
Homer in clown
definitely
makeup?
way below the
Maybe they
age
were
where they
working
should
as
have.
a
You could buy a ticket,
perhaps
but
the
I didn't
most
care.
intriguing
I
clue
love that
multiple
movie.
images
Love that
of
movie.
number 3.
Yeah, okay.
Bart leaves school
I don't think
with
I've seen
opening
episode 3 in the
credits at 3.
theaters.
Homer returns the package at 3. And Mr. Burns is shot at 3. Coincidence?
If it's still, was the ticket price cheap for you, Carbonite, or was it like the same ticket price, like every other movie? I've seen a few older movies.
Who Shot JR? Is that what this is?
On the big screen, including 2001: Space Odyssey, Lawrence of Arabia, but not Jaws, the movie that pretty much invented blockbuster cinema. Ah, yes,
I
exactly.
don't watch cartoons. I can give you a guess, and it's not going to be an educated.
I would kind of like to see The Shining. No, I would like to see a Nightmare on Elm Street 1 or 3 in theaters.
I think that Mr.
Play
Burns
Skyrim.
found
I don't know
himself
about the
being so
Oblivion
feeble
remaster,
that
but
he dropped
Skyrim
the
is
pistol on his
really
loafers and then it went off. And when you think
what
about it,
is
it's
really
pretty
what
obvious.
good.
Tonight,
Which
we
of the Elder
discovered
Scrolls do you like the
numerous
best, Steven?
clues, followed a
The
lot
Cell.
of leads,
The Cell with
investigated a
Jennifer
multitude
Lopez.
of suspects.
Didn't you see Love Story
What have we accomplished?
in theater, Wraith,
Not
the
much.
one night and you cried?
But I'd
No.
like to be
I
serious
saw
for a
Ghost
moment
in
and
the
tell you about a
theaters,
show that really does work.
but I was
More
more
help
scared
America's
than
Most
like
Wanted
all
has
teary-eyed.
captured over
Scared because those things that took the bad guys away.
fugitives to date.
I was like,
So join
does
me
that
every
really
Saturday
happen?
at 9:30
When you go to going to hell is one thing,
here
but
on Fox.
being dragged there,
Now it's the
screaming,
show you've been
yeah, no
waiting
thanks.
for all summer long. Finally, the world will know who
It's all
shot
except-
Mr. Burns. So
It's all
get
except
ready for the
sequels
season
and Solo
premiere
and
of The
Rogue One.
Simpsons coming up next.
You didn't see Rogue One? Rogue One is.
Let's take
I'm glad I
one
saw that in the
last look at
theaters.
real victim in this
Fucking
case.
A.
We leave you now with a tribute to Montgomery Burns.
I watched The Dark Knight Rises like 3 or 4 times, knowing it would be the last film played in actual film reel before going digital. Yeah, man, you can tell the difference, man. Oh, you mean re-release? Yeah, re-release episode 3. Good. Sorry, I forgot how to finish the conversation. That's okay. I might weigh watching Happy Gilmore this year, only because I really wanted to see it when I was a kid that summer. I've only seen Happy Gilmore once, and I don't remember too much about it. Billy Madison I've seen like a fucking billion times. Hold on, South. I forgot, Alejandro. I'm gonna answer your question now about the South Park thing and Family Guy. Because people at South Park did not like Family Guy. And the thing is, nobody at The Simpsons and King of the Hill either, they really didn't like Family Guy at all, but they couldn't say anything because they were both owned by Fox. But South Park were the ones that were able to say something. And then people at South Park received gifts and letters and emails from The Simpsons and King of the Hill saying, "Good job. Thank you." Let's see. Let's try this one. No, I didn't see release episode 3.
2006, South Park released
Didn't even know about it.
two-part
Oh.
episode
Did you know it made $1
of
billion?
Cartoon Wars. The episodes are directly aimed at two problems on the creators' minds: the representation of the Muslim religion and culture in animation, and their problem with the absolute smash hit show, Family Guy. Join me as we look back on this time in adult animation culture and reminisce over the time South Park totally destroyed Family Guy. First, you need to be acquainted with the story of the episodes before we dive into what happened behind the scenes, so sit back and relax for a bit. Cartoon Wars Part 1 starts with Stan laying in bed while his mother Sharon reads him a book.
So here you go,
After she leaves the room, his
Alejandro.
dad,
This tells
Randy,
you what
bursts in
happens.
panicking, gathering the family to take over.
No, wait.
the
I want to hear
community
behind the
center.
scenes, though. Try this one. Ooh, Panera Bread.
This is a meal.
You think that's bad? Remember the time I got a salmon helmet from Muhammad while wearing a toga?
There are only 5 episodes of South Park that are currently banned from being re-aired, and arguably the most infamous are the two-parter Cartoon Wars episodes from back in 2006.
Okay,
largely because there was
let me
a one
get caught up in the chat. Sorry. Harry Potter would be really good movies to put back in the theaters. That's true. I've never seen any of them. I wouldn't mind seeing OG Top Gun in the theater too. Maybe an old mofo, but I was only 11 when I came out and never saw it on a big screen. Actually, South Park movie would be cool to see in the theaters, and Hellraiser and Dumb and Dumber. I seen Dumb and Dumber in the theaters. So yeah, I'm glad I did. No, first I'm hearing of it. I think Cartoon Wars is lame now because people need to be told how to feel about TV show rather than coming to their own conclusion if they like something. Yeah, but it's good to know what I guess you want to call it, opposition thinks as well, because you got to know why there's a war. It's like, okay, what's the big deal? Why are you guys fighting? Why don't you like this one and this one? Why don't you like that one? And it makes sense because at that time, Family Guy was kind of lazy with their jokes, but I gotta admit, some of it was funny. But when you make people laugh, it's like a work of art. You know, it takes effort to do so. So you can tell people at South Park and Family Guy, and The Simpsons did just that. Like they were like brilliant writers, but Family Guy just took like the easy way out. You know, that South Park controversy was big. Was the whole threats from the Middle East real? Yes. Terrorists proclaiming to stop Muhammad revealed and so on. Yes, it was real.
punch when it came to these episodes. Yes, there's the reason these episodes were all banned, the fact that they're about the discussion and debate surrounding the depiction of Muhammad, but perhaps more impactfully somehow was that these episodes took direct aim at the popular animated series Family Guy, revealing Matt and Trey's true feelings about their adult animation contemporary. And Matt and Trey pulled no punches, even writing fake Family Guy jokes and taking pretty direct aim at their writers and not just the episode, but in commentaries and interviews after the fact as well. These episodes are classic for many reasons, but they also appeared to have significant impact on how people viewed Family Guy for years to come. So today, let's look at Cartoon Wars.
What's that
Part
saying?
1 and 2.
What's that saying? Hold on. What was that saying in the
Episodes are
background?
classic for
I
many
got a bail though,
reasons,
gang.
but
Just a
they
quick
also
drive-by
appeared to
tonight to
have
say howdy
significant
and be
impact
excellent.
on how
Joe.
people
Bucho,
view
you're awesome,
Family
dude.
Guy
Thank you
for
so much for
years to
stopping
come.
by, even
So
just a
today,
minute.
let's look.
Appreciate you being here. Guess I'll catch you next time, Booch. Try to stay warm now that it's getting cold where you are. Lucky SOB. Lucky. If there's one thing I would go back and change is to stop that idiot that shot a mass people in Aurora during Dark Knight. Pretty much ended Midnight Film releases. Really? Is that why they did that? No, they did midnight releases for Avengers. Have a good night, Booch. Take care, man. But the South Park episodes where it was Cold Age, the SmackDown. You see the squirrel. But the South Park episodes where it was focused on being super narrative was boring as shit, like the election. Yeah, South Park got bad when it kept on, like when it connected each episode, like season 20 or 21 was when I was like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like when Eric had a girlfriend or something like that. Some episodes were funny and some of them were just like, whatever. South Park is better when it's just random, just fucking random, right? Like that Killer Walmart or the water park pee thing. You know, when it's connected, like but like remember when Butters went to Mexico the 2 episodes ago? He brought this. It's like, I mean, it's okay to have a continuing story arc, just not like an actual show. It just doesn't work for South Park. Yeah, you had to watch the whole season. I like being able to shuffle up. Yeah, exactly. Because you can watch an episode of season 13 and then season 5 and not miss anything. That's the whole point. That's one of the things made South Park really awesome and very watchable. But season 10 is like, oh, they're trying to stop this, and I don't know. Oh, I think 20 was also when Kyle's dad was like a notorious troll online or something like that, Skank Hunt or something. That was okay, but still, you needed to watch everything, and it's just like some parts wanted to be really serious, even though it's still meant to be funny. It just doesn't come out the way it should have. They didn't respect the Family Guy because they would play stuff for laughs and recognize people watch the show to laugh. Right? Skank Hunt. Yeah, Skank Hunt. That was his name.
Perceived some of the most popular animated series of all time.
Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Hey, this video is brought to you by 2 things today. One is my official compilation channel, Johnny 2 Cozy, where I'm re-editing tons of my old videos into themed compilations, long videos
cool.
that are great for sleeping or drawing. And second, my wonderful patrons who get
BoJack
tons of extra
Horseman.
content
I've never
exclusive
seen that
to
show.
Patreon. We're currently in the middle of season 2 of our BoJack Horseman audio commentaries.
I hear mixed things about BoJack Horseman, but I don't know. You know, it's a good cartoon. Well, it's not running anymore, but you know, it's a great cartoon that I liked, the modern cartoon that was actually funny, which I find much funnier than Rick and Morty. Fucking Regular Show. Regular Show is hilarious. And you see it and it doesn't have to be like super edgy or cruel or disgusting or violent. It's just it's good writing. I like it. I admit, doesn't seem like that they're kids just being kids anymore. They've all got like cell phones and shit, talking about current events. No more innocent shit like Kyle trying to find an erection for his dad. Right, true, exactly. That they've grown up without growing up. I admit Family Guy doesn't have the best stories, but I don't watch it for that. But there are some good on-off stories, especially with Brian. Yes, those are funny. Like when it's nonsensical, it's funny. And sometimes when they not try to be serious, but I hate, how do you put this? Family Guy is best when it's being stupid. That's it. You know what I mean? Like when Stewie, Stewie's the funniest character. when Stewie, I think, what was that one? I think Meg's boyfriend liked Chris, but Stewie overheard him, and he automatically thinks that he likes him. He's like, "Oh, Meg, I love your brother. I'm in love with your brother." Or something. He's like, "He's in love with me," like that. And then he walked around all naked and shit. I don't know. Then there was the storyline of Cartman having an inside voice actually returned good work on several episodes. I don't remember that one. And they had to get the spice from Tom Brady. I think I remember that. BoJack's great, but it's like a drama series. Need to get invested. Really?
Check those out if they interest you. Thank you so much for your support. I couldn't do it without viewers like you.
Oh no, that's gonna definitely ugh. He's all sweaty and eating like that. Wait, what's this?
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different.
What is
Every other
this?
class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
What the hell is this? Barbarian, okay.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Oh, James Brolin?
Our children. We have a
Oh,
Cartoon
damn,
Wars
I didn't mean to
aired
press that.
April 5th and
Shit.
12th, 2006, the beginning of South Park's 10th season. And while the episode has
Okay, hold on. That got me the warning. So hold on. I'll get back to this. Sorry. Remember that one stupid gag where Lois ends up kissing Meg's boyfriend and Meg comes back in the house and Lois lifts her head and he goes, rape? Yes. Yeah, I remember that one. That was kind of funny. But they go too far with that. There was a time because, okay, when Family Guy knew Simpsons didn't like him, they started a war, right? There was an actual scene in Family Guy where Quagmire sexually assaults Marge Simpson. I am not joking. And then he gets jealous or something and he has sex with her in the house and the family comes home and he kills them all. Even Maggie. Have you guys seen that scene? Yeah, what's the name of the movie, Corbin? Yeah, BoJack Gets Dark needs to be watched as a series. Has some amazing episodes. Okay, want to see this? Weapons. Barbarian was good. Trailer for Weapons. Thank you. Yeah, Barbarian was good. The Barbarian was good. I was surprised how good that was. What was the other one that I didn't really like? Oh, It Follows. That one's way overrated. People were saying you got to go see It Follows. It's good. It's good. It's the new take on horror movies. I watched it. I didn't like it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just really, really overrated. Underwhelming for me. Now, Smile was very good. I still have yet to see the new one. I think the lowest joke is hilarious because some people are not good at taking accountability, if you catch my. Yeah, exactly. I know. But the whole Seinfeld thing is funny. Anyways. Come on. I'm waiting for the stupid warning to get out. Serenity now. What's up, Midian? Yes. Okay, there you go. Smile and It Follows are two of my favorite newer horror movies. It Follows didn't really click with me. I don't know what it is about these modern horror movies, but it feels like they're produced and directed by the same people. After Tusk and Barbarian, I'll give any horror movie with Justin Lin a chance. I didn't like Tusk. Thought Tusk was dumb. I only want you. You watched Smile 2, but you didn't watch Smile 1. Why? Let's go back. Sorry. Oh man, here it is. Sorry.
You think that's
You think that's bad? All right, here we go. Here we go.
And honestly, when the episode aired, I pretty immediately took to South Park's read on Family Guy. I was a huge fan of Family Guy when I was younger, but even in the middle of its first season...
Are you serious? Hold on. Because he has 500,000 subs. Fuck you, dude. Just watch this guy instead. I'm kidding. Let's see here. This looks pretty interesting, though. The Smashing Machine looks pretty interesting.
Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the
That's The
Ultimate
Rock,
Fighting
by the way.
Championship, the UFC?
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
This guy is the best.
Criminals using $20 distraction tactic to
Your
scam
lucky
victims.
day. You're so lucky. You're full of luck. It's your lucky day.
No,
Angry
it
Joe
wasn't
kind of looks like
Sarah's lucky
Eric
day.
a little bit. Just a little bit. Tusk was okay, I
Lucky
guess.
day.
Long was good
You're
in
so
it, though.
lucky. You're full
Movie
of
night?
luck. It's your lucky
I wanted
day.
to be last night,
it
but
wasn't Sarah's
no one
lucky
was here.
day. It was a setup for
We
a
could do it
classic
next
$20 distraction
It's Wednesday.
scam. And by
Movie
the
night's
time
next
it was
Wednesday.
over, thousands had
I
vanished
thought
from
Tusk
her
went to
bank account
extremes.
and
I
her
could see why you
daughters.
thought it was
And
dumb.
this is the route
But I
I
thought they
usually
pulled it
come
off as
to.
well as
On
anyone
Wednesday,
could.
April 16th,
Wraith, you've seen
Sarah
Iron Claw?
went to
No, I
Ralph's
want to see
grocery
Iron
store
Claw.
on Satakoy Street and Louise
Thought so,
Avenue
too.
in Van Nuys. As she was using her debit card to pay, a stranger approached her and said
That I dropped $20, and I said,
Oh, let me hear this.
no, I don't think I did. And I was putting my pin into the machine, and he came much closer to me and was kind of pushing the $20 into my wallet. You need to back up. Back off.
It all happened in a matter of seconds. Sarah kept insisting.
And I'm like, no, this is yours. This isn't mine.
As Sarah walked back to her car, the same man, now joined by a woman, followed her, again insisting she'd take the $20. They continued to invade her space.
I knew it wasn't mine. The reason I was getting cash back was because all I had was a couple dollars.
Sarah left the parking lot feeling weird about the encounter. She checked her wallet to see if maybe they had taken any of her cash. They hadn't, but something else was missing.
My heart sank because my debit card wasn't there.
Within 30 minutes, the scammers made multiple withdrawals at Chase Bank several miles away. In total, nearly $5,000 was taken from Sarah's account and her daughter Jennifer's too, because their accounts are linked.
My money is gone and I had just gotten paid.
Fucking assholes.
You know, and I'm a teacher. I don't make a lot of money. I really don't. And what I make goes to the things I need, and we can't cover that right now. So it's hard to know that someone can take
Iron Claw's
what
great.
you
Bring
have
some
so
tissues, though.
easily.
Oh,
Jennifer
damn.
filed a police
Thought that was
report and
Roseanne.
shared the story
Roseanne.
online. She was
I thought she was
stunned
gonna
by the response.
pick up and poop dollar.
One after another, people commented the same thing had happened to them or their loved ones.
It's a huge violation, and, you know, I just feel, I mean, like I'm looking over my shoulder everywhere I go. It just is horrible.
If someone's
Unfortunately, the description of the suspects is too vague and security footage has not yet been released. If you have been a victim of a similar scam or you know anything about
How vague? Like what? Tall white guy? Like what? Is there a comparison? Oh, so Switch 2 looks better than that one. Ah, I gotcha. Slap. Let's go back to that video. Let's try it. I mean, remember, press X if the stream goes down. Let's just try it again. Fuck it.
In a world where each smile can change a life, Smart
They
Chef
gotta
powers
be.
Operation Smile to deliver much
They'd be
needed
lucky.
hope.
No,
AI
wait. Nah, let's watch something else. Damn, imagine being that. I'm pretty much the guy on the left, but a little bigger than that. A little bigger than that. And I'm not trying to be like the guy on the right. That's for sure. No. Let's see. Oh, I want that fucking controller. I want that controller so bad. Fuck it, let's place this. Play the link in the Discord. I found your next Game Pass hit. Alright, Maxim. Stealing my card. Oh, there's only $12. Yeah. Well, I don't let anyone approach me with money. Like, did you drop this? But when someone approaches you with something, make sure your wallet and everything is in your pockets, not in your hand or not in your outside jacket pocket. Oh, I gotta be honest, I never played Alone in the Dark. PS1 Dreamcast. Wow, Dreamcast was that much better looking? PS1? Damn. I don't know, man. There's something about PS1 games I like. I know it's pixelated and all, but I just like the way it looks, man. Aqua GT. I got my bank account scammed a month ago too. Oh, I think you told me about that. Ridiculous. These scammers got a hold of my phone and bank info. Good thing I'm past it now. Oh, I'm glad everything was fixed, Alejandro.
Good to go.
On a related note, I found someone's PayWave card today, but handed it over like you. Good job, Melinda. Good karma's coming to you. And what's a PayWave card?
Good to go. Good to go.
Unleash the Avatar. Okay. I'll check that out. Thanks, Maxim. That sucks, Alejandro. I had to get my account unfrozen recently. Oh yeah, you told me about that because you weren't sure if somebody was like using your account or something. You forgot your card, but I think I did it to myself. Hey, at least you didn't leak out Melvor's number on the stream. That kind of, again, I'm not trying to like put Billy down or anything. Like, it's just that was kind of funny yet messed up at the same time. Yeah, I got it on quick, and luckily I was smart enough to avoid the traps, suspicious phone calls, and text messages. Was lucky. Yes. Anyone play South Park Rally or South Park Love Shack? Chef's Love Shack back then? No, I only played the first one where it was the first-person shooter. Because that time I was like, oh, I love South Park, and then it was all right. How did that even happen? Okay, so Billy was streaming as normal, and he was drinking. And then somebody mentioned something with Melvor, and he's like, yeah, you know what? Let me call Melvor. So he was calling Melvor, and he wasn't picking up. So he left a message, right? You did not see Billy's phone. You couldn't see his phone, but you could hear it the same way you're hearing me. So it was on speaker. So he was calling Melvor, and when he didn't pick up, it went to the voicemail. The voicemail leaked out his number. It was like, the number you have dialed, 71 blah 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 blah, is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. Like that. And I got there after that happened, but when I found out what happened when I did arrive, I was like, wait, and I went back to the stream, and that was Black Matrix. Anyways, I was like, holy crap, that's what happened. Yeah, so that's he accidentally doxed him. And people in the chat like, Billy, you just heard Melvor's number, and then everyone started calling, and then when he finally called Melvor, right? He's like, oh, Melvor's calling me right now. When he was leaving the message, he's like, pick up, dumbass, whatever, right? And so then he picked up the call. He's like, hey, I was just leaving a message. He's like, you didn't pick it up. I was like, well, I was calling you back. And then people were saying, Melvor's watching the stream. He's like, hey, Billy, why are people saying you revealed my number? Like, can they see your screen? And Billy's like, no, we did not. I swear to you, they cannot see my screen. But then he found out later that it was because the voicemail. And he was like, Billy, you idiot. And then people started calling and texting Melvor, which is fucked up. Don't do that. And so then he talked to Melvor for like a few more minutes, and then Melvor hung up. And then Jay called. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? He's like, hey. He's like, dude, what's going on? He's like, what? He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, Chris is calling me saying, because Chris was in the chat. He's like, Chris is calling me saying, hey, do you know Billy just doxed Milwar's number? And all this stuff. And I was like, that's why Jay called Billy. So Jay was a little upset at Billy, but he was way, way more upset that people were calling him. He's like, come on, guys, you're adults. Don't fucking act like that. Which is true. You know, I technically heard his number, but you don't see me going, oh, like, why? He doesn't know you. What's gonna happen? You think you're gonna call him and be like, hey, who's this? Like, hey, I'm Craig from Maryland. Like, well, Craig, how's it going? Like, well, I'm a big fan of yours. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just here with my family. My wife's next to me in bed. So, what do you want to talk about? No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I got there later when he was talking to me. Yeah, so then afterwards, because I was in Manhattan on the way home, and I was on the bus, because I was getting McDonald's because I was starving at that point, anything for hours. So I just got McDonald's and I was eating, and that's when he was calling Melbourne and everything. And then when I finally got on the bus to go back home, that's when I heard that's when I got in the chat, and I was like, what the hell, dude? Then when I got home, that's when like there was like a 5-way call between Billy, Jay, Eric, Melbourne, and Chris. So anyway, sorry. Unavoidable new cards where it's debit and a credit card where you don't need a PIN. So if someone gets it, they can spend at least $100 multiple times until you notice ad blocks. Oh, damn. Yeah, so I kind of overheard that phone call during Billy's stream describing that whole incident. Was lost too. I got there late. Okay. Oh wow, someone also mentioned an address was leaked too, Jade or something. Mickey D's, right? Do you know the drive-thru McDonald's rap song? No, I don't. Is there a rap song? Championship Surfer. Why does it look better on PS1 than on Dreamcast? So no, I don't know the rap. No, Jay mentioned that somebody somehow found out where he lived and waited for him outside. Like who? Like what the? Like you really have? Oh, Chicken Run. I wonder if this was. No, this wasn't on 64. I think. I like that movie. Anyways, man, I miss when Western RPGs were good and not woke pieces of trash. Tell me about it. So, but I'll tell you this, Maxim, you play Xenoblade Chronicles X on Switch, that may change your mind. Cleopatra Fortune. What the fuck, dude? They know he owns guns, right? You don't want laid out. That's for sure. Well, the thing is, Melinda, not everyone in Texas owns a gun. Because there are, I guess, liberals, and they're not, no, guns are bad, okay? That's them, basically. So, it is what it is, but yeah. But if you are somewhat... I've never played Dance Dance Revolution in my life, by the way. If you have any type of intelligence, you would at least can put it together like, you know what, this is Texas. I'm not going to take that gamble if he's liberal or not. So, but, and that's the thing I don't understand. Probably because I'm not an insane fucking person, but if you like a YouTuber, right? Finding out where they live and meeting them in front of their house or their place of residence is fucking creepy, delusional. That's the definition of a stalker. So you don't do that. That's why this is a P.O. box. Like, hey, you want to send me something? Or write a letter to Jay. Like, hey, I love the Game Chaser, this and that, and I sent you this gift. Do that. Or do what we do. Go to the chat and say, hey, what's up? That's it. Don't be a fucking creep, man. I want a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Don't be fun, son. No needs on the bun. I'd be on this drive-thru for number 2. I don't know the rest. That sounds funny though. Why is this game taking 10 years to go? Okay, what game is this? Dancing Blade? Kateni Motenchi. Kanzenban. It's much more blurry on Dreamcast. It looks better on PS1. Looks blurry on Dreamcast. They're in Texas right now. See? Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. I have never played a Dave Mirra BMX. Okay, I'll play it soon, Maxim. Yeah, they're like gonna be like, hey, come inside. I know. You think what do you think the fuck is gonna happen? Jay's gonna be like, oh hey, who are you? Like, yeah, I'm Stan from Missouri. I just found out your address. I figured, you know, say hey, like, oh cool, yeah, hey, come in, sure. You want something to drink? Like, that's not gonna fucking happen. Or go to a designated area like Retropalooza and go there, meet them. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta fucking do. Billy and Jay have a booth, or if you see Jay or something, stop by and go, like, hey, Jay, right? Like, yeah, like, dude, yeah, my name's Stan. I'm a huge fan. I came all the way from Maryland and everything, and I just want to say hi. You know, you're so cool, whatever, and I love all your videos. Yeah, and he's gonna be like, yeah, thanks, dude, or whatever. So, see, the Dreamcast one looks much better than this one, for sure. I've been anti-gun all my life, but just now recently thinking about it more with a lot of these crazed people impersonating as law enforcement and that people. Alejandro, trust me, it's better to protect yourself now than for something to happen, God forbid, and then getting a gun. Do it now, man. If you think there are crazy times, do it. Do it. And I can't get a gun because of stupid fucking laws here. So I'm pretty much defenseless. And even if I do defend myself, I'm gonna be the bad guy. If you have a chance to defend yourself, or should I say to arm yourself legally, do it. Don't fucking wait, man. That way when you get your arsenal or weapon, you go practice as much as possible. Practice shooting, practice your marksmanship, and also practice your breathing and your stress levels, because listen, when the time comes you need a gun, it's not going to be like, hey, I'm going to rob you in 1 minute, so get ready, all right? I'm going to be waiting at your car in a minute, all right? No, it's like it's going to come out of nowhere when you least expect it. So you have to learn to deal with your emotions, because you don't want to be quick on draw and accidentally shoot somebody's like, hey man, you dropped your phone, I'll just return it to you. And you don't want to accidentally shoot someone like that. At the same time, you don't want to be hesitant when someone goes like, if you don't give me your fucking money, I'll shoot you, and he reaches for his back. You got a quick draw, boom, you know? It's the whole thing. It's emotion. The emotional and mental toll is what you have to deal with first in owning a gun. Then it's learning how to shoot. Probably good to take some training. Exactly. Again, if you're the type that gets nervous a lot, see a psychiatrist about that, because you don't want to have a gun and be very nervous with a gun. That's how innocent people might get killed, including yourself. But if you're cool and you're relaxed, and you have your control of your emotions, and then something like that happens, you're ready to shoot. So that's the thing. But yeah, learn, dude. At least learn how to shoot. If you're not gonna get a gun, go to a range. It's fun, dude. It's fun. I went to a range, and when I was in Texas, I liked it. But I want to shoot a shotgun or rifle next time. Dreamcast looks a lot smoother on most. Yeah, on most things, Like this looks better, but when certain games like that surfing game, PS1 looks better.
Dawn Marie plays it smart.
Imagine paying money for this.
These fans are finally showing a little respect.
Yeah, the character model is much smoother in Dreamcast. This is where Jay's mouth is. Yeah, I guess so. So you always, and you have to have that mentality the second you step out of your home, is to be ready. Be ready, because you never know, man. I know it's not a good thing to really do, because that's how I am. Even though I don't have a gun, second I step out my house, it's like, all right, be ready. Be ready. No matter where I am, be fucking ready. I used to target practice and stuff, but not since I was doing. You should keep on doing it, man. Why not? If you have the property to do that, by all means, go ahead. I do that shit all the fucking time. Oh, that's a drastic difference right there. But if I ever do get a gun, I'll apply for CCW, able to carry. Whatever you feel is necessary, man. But I'm saying, if you know your neighborhood is prone to violence, but not even that, because you never know, you might go visit a family member or friend, or might do something for work, and you have to go to a place that's not so safe. Again, it's always better to be prepared than to be sorry later on, man. Not to mention, there are people who has their homes broken into. Better be prepared than to be a victim, that's all I'm saying. You're reminding me of the gang in Sunny in Philadelphia when they got to a therapist to get help for Frank. At this intervention, you might want to be armed. Yeah, bring a gun and be ready to rock. Wild card, bitches. That's such a funny show, by the way. ESPN, European Super League. Dreamcast looks better, and it just looks the same, but better color saturation than Dreamcast. Wait, was PS1 region free? I don't remember. Anyway, when are we actually doing another? Next Wednesday, Melinda. You guys want to do movie nights next Wednesday? You guys want to do movie night? We can do it next Wednesday. PS1 was not region free. Okay. Don't want to get dark, but my therapist doesn't want me to have a gun in the house. Well, if he or she feels that's best for you, I get it. It depends. I don't want to get too much in your business, because it is your business, but if you feel like you're having those feelings where, you know, you don't want to live anymore, again, none of my business, then I can see why. Or you have, ow, my neck hurts. Or you have like a burst of anger or something, I can see why. But other than that, I don't see why you can't have a gun. I don't think you should, because if you're telling me you live in the middle of nowhere or something, then I mean, personally, I would, because growing up here, but I'm always have to be on guard. But if you know your place, if you know where you are is like really safe, then at least get like a sword or something. You don't have to get a gun necessarily. Maybe like a what do you call it? Like a crossbow or something. That's still, you need something licensed, but hey, you never know. Not sure if you know this, but there are these comparisons both natively and composite plugs. That's true too. I get a feeling he's emulating these games. No offense, but it's your therapist. Okay. No, just self-harm stuff. Wouldn't hurt anybody else, but that was years ago and going through a rough time. Gotcha. Well, I can understand that because you don't want that temptation to be there, especially if you're over it. I mean, if you're over it, I get it, but like I said, if you don't live in a bad neighborhood, then and you know where you are is pretty safe. Because I think you told me that you leave your car outside or something unlocked because you know no one's gonna be there. I don't see any reason to do that. But you do need something to protect yourself. So a crossbow, a sword, get a frisbee blade like Xena. Yes. Get a frisbee blade. I'll get Lucy Lawless. You get the frisbee blade. Doesn't improve me of just setting up traps home alone style. Hey, you do that too if you want. If you have a home and you can set it up Kevin McAllister style, why not? Why not? You have every right to protect yourself in this country. I don't care what state you live in. It's just that in certain states you get away with a lot of things. Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge. Is the story to Frogger that intricate? There's the big one, cars. Big reason why I'm against guns. Having a gun around is having an accident immediately happen with careless. That's if you're careless, though. That's if you're careless. You have to treat a gun like you're treating a car. Be very careful how you maintain and handle it. If you're just twirling around like fucking RoboCop, yeah, of course, like the hell is wrong with you? But you have to have a proper safe with the proper code or with the fingerprint, right? That's best actually. The fingerprint. That way, if something does happen, you know, it's fast access. Maybe it's time to reevaluate and ask yourself if you're ready for it now. Remember when Homer got a gun? What would my life be if I wrote? Yes. That was actually a hilarious episode. Gauntlet Legends. I love this game on 64. Grand Theft Auto 2. Wow. Just not interested in guns. Lived 47, never needed one. Knock on wood. There you go. But again, if you don't want a gun, at least get something else. At least get something else. Cameras, alarms, a dog. The Grinch. That's supposed to be the Grinch? Anyone think the new Soul Reaver remaster looked worth it? I liked the first game as a kid, but I didn't get far. I've never played those games. I want to get it though. I'd imagine general maintenance and storage should be covered in getting a license to carry. 47 years old. I believe so, Raz. When you get a license to carry, there is a responsibility to maintain it. I mean, you don't have to, but it's ideal to do so. Again, like a car. You know, well, there is mandatory inspection. They don't have that for a gun, I believe. Mandatory inspection for a car, I mean. But again, you take care of the car. You're responsible with your car. You know what I mean? You're not driving like a fucking maniac. You obey the rules of the road. You respect other drivers. Then you're fine. Same thing like owning a gun. If you're gonna be like Homer Simpson and open a can of Duff with a gun, then you shouldn't be owning a gun. There you Carbonite. I've been using my words and fists all this time. Luckily, I've never faced anything like that. You're lucky. You guys are lucky you have it. Here, someone needs to come and check where you're locking it up. Be the referee. You serious? So they have an official go over your home and see how your gun is placed and maintained. Yeah, Alejandro. Plus, I've known a few friends and family that had bad effects from guns. That's understandable as well. Police, yep. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Damn. So you can't hide under your pillow, huh? I'm kidding. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This looks cool. It definitely looks better in Dreamcast. Soul Reaver was okay. I planned it. It didn't blow my mind or anything. It very much still felt like a PS1 era game, but it was playable. Only get it if you're a fan. What if you never played it? Except they fucked up a few years ago and let someone who shouldn't get one have one, and they went on a worst spree. Oh my god. What? Why was this person not qualified to have a gun, Melinda? Was this person like arrested before, or they were in a nut house? Those the new Capcom Fighting Collection come with Project Justice? Yes, it does, Alejandro, which I gotta get, by the way. Well, I'm so glad I know the comparison for Kaito Apricot. There you go, Maxim. We have that all the time here, Melinda. But again, it's... You wouldn't have heard of it. Okay. Killer Loop. All these games I've never heard of before. Dreamcast stuff, it looks better. But PS1 has its charms. It's not so much the people having the guns, and I mean people who are licensed to have guns that are the problem. It's the fact that their relatives or people who are unstable who get access to that. You know, like someone who's unstable, who's being picked on in school, and they're being bullied. And King of Fighters 98, I think it looks better on. No, it looks better on PS1 because PS1 is pure 2D. You can tell the boats are like polygonal. That doesn't look well. Same with the water a little bit. PS1 looks better with King of Fighters. Anyways. So they would go to their moms or their parents or their uncle's cabinet and get it from there, right? Because they're probably, the adults that are careless and just let anyone have access to that. Okay. The Dreamcast one looks fucking dope, but the PS1 looks dope as well because it has that heat coming off, like the heat waves in the air. You get that plane coming in like that, and Dreamcast one, damn, that looks awesome. March 15th. Like I said, if you're a fan of the series or even appreciate the PS1 ever, get it. But if you're hoping a modern feeling game and this is your first introduction to the series, then pass. Gotcha. I'll probably just wait till it gets on Game Pass then. Wonder why all other countries don't have that problem. It depends on their citizens, man. I'm telling you, it's. I think it's because America allows too much shit into their entertainment, man. You know, not enough filtering and not enough responsibility. Like speaking of the devils, Soul Reaver right there. Raz, have you played Shadow Man before? Boroshi Fukiyo. Back in the 90s, my neighbor across the street was a police officer, was friends with his son because of school. When my friend finally invited me in his home, I saw the glass case of family guns, normal. Yeah, again, it was probably locked or not, but even so, you shouldn't have it displayed like that. It should be in a locked place where only the people who have the license to carry have access to it. what did you guys have for dinner? I had leftover chicken marsala from last night, and tomorrow I don't know what I'm having, but hopefully something good. I know on Saturday I'm gonna have steak and potatoes, and I'm gonna finally put out my video that I've been meaning to put out for my channel. So hope you guys like it. What, Wraith, what's a game that you think would make a good movie if they stuck to the lore? Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness by far. And then The Wonderful 101 would have been fucking amazing animated movie. You guys have not played it, but trust me, I got it. Oh man. That's such an amazing. I gotta make a video on those games. No, this isn't like that. No, isn't that like an FPS or something? No. Shadow Man is the third person. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oops. Shadow Man Remastered. There it is. Shadow Man Remastered. There it is. This. Chicken Marsala sounds good. It was good, dude. Sounds, I mean, can't spell tonight. It's fine. What's Eternal Darkness? I'll show you right after this. It's my favorite horror movie of all time. It has an incredible lore, incredible story spanning centuries. It's fantastic. I had pulled pork, but put it on pork rinds with cheese, like, ooh, I like that.
The heralds of the apocalypse, the end's common Shadow Man. An ancient prophecy tells of the return of a great evil to Deadside. A terrible force gathering dark souls to its darker heart and using their power to cross over into this world and bring about apocalypse.
I am the Lord of Deadside, Shadowborn at the confluence of worlds to walk between. Lifeside is without the meaning that my partly living possesses here in Deadside, where the darkness is manifest at the edges of reason. As a god, I step forth upon the writhing, separating surface of the Deadside Serpent. What sleep is here? What dreams there are in the unctuous coilings of the snake's mortal shuffling. Weapon in my hand, the arcing death blow at the end of all things. The horror, I embrace it.
And a shadow did fall upon the world of men.
And you know what, Steven? This will also make a good movie too. Yeah, so the same thing you said about Soul Reaver, Raz, it applies to this. Like if you're used to PS1 games and want to play something in that era, definitely get it. But if not, if you're not used to that era, then don't get it. I like the commercial. Yes, I remember this commercial. Just had leftover mixed breakfast eggs and melted keto tortilla provolone. Ah. I remember that game. That was so cool. Anyways, the swords and shit. I don't remember if you have swords and shit, but I do know that it does the storyline without spoiling. It involves real serial killers, like real life serial killers. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'll show the intro real quick. I know I misspelled it. Ugh. There it is. If a movie on the Elder Scrolls lore was made, it would be pretty cool. Which one, though? There's a bunch of them. Ugh.
Welcome to college.
Okay, here it is. Here's the intro.
The 9th of November, 1888. By my deeds am I known, and I am known as Jack. Spring-heeled Jack. Jack the Ripper. By my deeds am I known, and they are truly bloody. I took them all to my heart. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Kelly, and loved them, truly loved them all. But the immortal power I sought within the sordid confines of their bodies, the still beating organ of the soul, was not to be found. The ritual of the knife was to no avail. I am bereft, and must therefore perform that bloody ritual upon myself.
Stay your hand, Jack, and listen to what I have to say.
How did you find this place? Who are you?
My name is Legion, for we are many. The immortal power that you seek does exist. It does indeed lie within the soul, but only within certain ones, certain dark souls.
My God! What are you that you can produce such things from thin air?
Merely an explorer, much like yourself.
What is it that you want from me?
You are an architect by trade, are you not?
I am.
Then I would have you build a cathedral to pain. A place where you and I and others like us may join together. A place of asylum for all of the unique and misunderstood individuals that will follow you as the time of Armageddon approaches. And at the heart of Asylum, we shall construct a great dark engine powered by souls of equal hue. And we shall harness their power to create an immortal army to punish and cleanse this pathetic world.
And where might I build this cathedral of yours?
Across the veil, in the darkness, amongst the restless spirits of those who have passed beyond, in the place known as Deadside.
Then, if I am to join you...
Now, one of the games
I
maybe
must
Oblivion
die.
where we enjoy Basically War and Elder Scrolls War.
We cannot
Gotta go to bed, sorry now. Oh man, I was gonna show you Eternal Darkness, but
For we
you gotta
are
go,
many.
man. Have a good night, Steven. Take care. I'll see you next time.
Amen to that.
I thought you were talking about the game Inside as far as Shadows. No. Fine, I'm intrigued. I'll keep an eye out. I'll probably look it up in my own time. No problem. Yeah. I'll show everyone right now, actually. Yeah, this game is really good. Again, the controls are archaic. It's a PS1 64 game, but oh my god, why can't I fucking spell? There it is, Eternal Darkness, GameCube. There it is. Let's watch what Pro Jared has to say now. This one, oh my goodness. This is a commercial for this? I don't remember this. You have to go real soon too. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for another 30 minutes and then I'm out.
Rate M for mature.
That was the commercial for that? Okay. Some picture of it looks cool. That looks demonic. It's kind of, yeah, it's pretty much has to do with evil and shit like that.
Deep into that.
Not sure if anyone heard, but Pope Francis left the will to liquidate his entire account to the imprisoned people in the walls of Rome. How thoughtful. 200,000. He did the same gift. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Did that news come out today? Nice commercials for sure. Yep. Hey, Bill Bob, what's up?
Nintendo.
Looks like a Prodigy music video. It kind of does, right? Dung 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 dung.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Take care, Steven. Good night. Silicon Knights. These guys were awesome. These guys are also responsible for making Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Man, I had such high hopes for these guys, but they just were like, nah. They had a choice to be closer to Nintendo or to go on their own with the HD shit, and they're like, nah, we want to go with HD, and then they were not the same again. I guess they went out of business years ago. Imprison people in the walls. Play the Indian Souls trailer. Oh yeah, okay. Just after this intro, play that. This game, I'm telling you, this game is just masterpiece. Why Nintendo has not put more effort into making sequels, I have no fucking clue. Because this is pretty much their Resident Evil, their Silent Hill. And this game has good scores across the board. Idiots, dude. Idiots. I can try. Let's see, Carmen. Yeah, so if you're into H.P. Lovecraft, this game is heavily inspired by that.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the
It is
others'
copyrighted,
magical
actually.
incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time.
That's what gave me the stupid
before humanity.
warning.
I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it.
Yeah, Carb's prisoners. His
Humanity
mission
has
has
been
always
on the
been
edge
to
of
service and
extinction
impact the
for
poor,
2 millennia.
unfortunate, and those misfortunate.
Ignorant of so
I think
much
this game is
and
expensive
dependent on so few.
at the moment. Not too expensive. Maybe like 100 or 10.
restless.
It's nothing like Gotcha Force or
once again,
Cubivore, which is disgustingly like
whether by
expensive.
fate or misfortune.
But for anyone who doesn't have this
family
game,
has crossed
get
their
this game.
path.
I'm telling you,
And
it's
they didn't take kindly
one of
to
the
it.
very, very few Nintendo
Their
games
attention turns to my
that
granddaughter,
has an
for she is the last
incredible
of my
story.
line, and
This
the
game
last
has one of the
hope
best stories I've ever seen in a video game. Alrighty, Vampire Survivors has crashed for the last time. I can handle tonight. Oh, that's what you're doing. Oh yeah, so Raz was saying that the game has bugs in it still. Catch you all next time. Alright, Melinda. Thanks for stopping by. If it pleases the sparkles, I'll see you next time. I may stream tonight, Friday, maybe. I don't know. If anything, I'll stream Saturday night earlier. Because I'm definitely not going out Saturday. Well, I am going out, but I'm not going far. So that means I can stream earlier, like at 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that. See how that goes. Should I stream earlier on Saturday night, like 1 or 2? Because I do want to hang out at Billy's stream for a bit. But take care, Raz and Melinda. And take care to Kitty, too. I need to play this game. I have it. In fact, I was recorded picking it up on Pixel Game Squad video, actually, on podcast. Really? Really? Can you find that video for me, Alejandro? Yeah, they did an update and added some new adventures, but it's broken. Fuck.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb
Well, watch
you,
the
but
beginning and tell me if you're intrigued or not.
An accident. With your grandfather.
Oh, and say hi to
I'll be
Ducks
on
for
the
me
next
too.
flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Can we
Alejandro,
get this
no
over
problem.
with, please?
Of course.
So after this, I'm
This
gonna
way.
put the trailer
But I
back.
must
Someone
warn
wants me
you,
to
it's
to
not a
play for you
pleasant sight.
guys.
I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Now, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Pixel Games going, huh? You know what's gotta suck? What's this guy? What's that guy's name? Remember when Billy and Jay got Little Samson, and there was a dude that came like literally 10 minutes after they did. And the reason why he took a while was because his wife wanted to get a purse or some shit like that. That's gotta fucking suck, dude. That's gotta suck. .333, the magic numbers. Yeah, play this game at night. And tell me you're not scared. I'm sorry, I'm so intrigued with this game. Ricky is actually cool, so is Aaron. Aaron is as real as on the video, loud and vibrant. Aaron is what's his name? Tibbs or
I had
Viz?
no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care.
Riff.
How the knowledge
There you go,
changed
Riff.
me, it will also change you. As you read this,
Tariff,
you
that's his
will
real
come
name?
to
I don't
learn
know.
fear
The video
as
of
I
Little
have.
Samson, you said, Wraith, the
You
people
too
missed out before them.
will
Yes,
come to
that, you know what I'm talking about?
Or you will
You know what I'm talking
perish.
about, right?
To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamast? Where is Conservanda?
And they're speaking
Facusatis
the
aquae
native
summa,
language.
et animus eorum conferma.
Probably head out
Quod
myself.
nahuis,
All right, Carnite,
vis
thanks for
modo
stopping by, man. It was nice
multarum,
seeing you again, man.
si inceptum
Again, I
functionamus.
might stream tonight. Doubt it. but we'll
Quam
see.
primum, Centurio Augustus.
If not, definitely Saturday
I
night.
would like to compliment you once more on your battle
Well, I wait to
tactics.
play Indian Souls
Our
game on
enemies
Game
did not
Pass
have a
someday,
chance.
but looks like Game of the Century.
Do you believe
Game of the
that it
Century.
really
What's the name
exists?
of the game again, Maxim? Just tell me here so that way I can just look it up here. I believe Riff is short for sheriff. I think he once held a popular YouTube children's show and he portrayed a sheriff. Oh, okay. I only know him because of Pixel Game Squad and Retro Rick uses him as his editor. So yeah. Hey, look, PlayStation 3.
Conditions in anticipation of tomorrow's PlayStation 3 launch. It marks a new era in gaming with lifelike graphics and motion sensing controls. Teacher Shirley Engel is live outside Best Buy in Burlington tonight with some die-hard gamers. Good evening, Shirley.
Good evening, Nick. Well, the lights are out and the doors are closed at this location, but just check out this lineup of customers just waiting for the crack of dawn. That's when 21 PS3 consoles
All
will
right,
hit
thank
store
you.
shelves, and despite the weather, they say it's worth
Oh.
the overnight wait.
I completely forgot to talk to you guys about this crap.
As the
Damn,
mercury drops,
they all left
not
though.
even the plastic tarps can fend off the cold. But the mood remains high among
Anyways,
these 21
so
gaming
real
enthusiasts.
quick,
We got a little tent set up here with
Hold on.
umbrellas and such.
And they still have to pay for the payoff, up to $700 a piece.
For a couple days now, they've been waiting out front. They know what's available, they know what's there, they know what to expect, and at least they're guaranteed to get one unit.
If you're not one of the people lined up right now, good luck getting your hands on one of these. There's only 40,000 PS3 consoles being shipped to Canada. And when you divide that among the thousands of retailers,
Yeah, we're gonna
from
do that.
coast to
We're gonna do
coast,
that now.
Only a handful will go to each store.
So what do you guys think about the Xbox price increase? Everything's gonna be high now. So the games are going from 70 to 80. The systems are going at $100 more. The fuck is wrong with these people? So, and people blaming Nintendo, like, oh, you see what Nintendo did? It's not Nintendo's fault, trust me. Actually, Sony was the one that started this, to believe it or not, because remember they upped their price for PS5 months ago. But this is to combat the whole PS5 Pro shit. So, but I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying they're the ones that started. It happens, man. It sucks. I don't want it to happen, but I was going to get an Xbox Series X now. I mean, not now, but eventually. But I guess I'll just wait for the handheld, or I'll wait for the next system. There's no rush. Seriously, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not spending that much. It should be less, not more. Less. It's called Unleash the Avatar gameplay. Yes. Thank you. There you go. Prices won't go up until it's effective immediately. Because Xbox says they'll effective May 1st. Oh, the kitties. I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's the exact same console that's always been available, and now they want an extra $100 giving you nothing. Exactly. Where's the fucking game? Where's the fucking 4 months of free Game Pass Ultimate? Where's the free shirt? No. And you know why they're doing it? Because you know why Nintendo doing it? Because everyone's going to complain that they're all going to pay it anyways. But Doom is 70. And now I'm gonna start to believe even more so that Grand Theft Auto 6 is absolutely gonna be $100 because Rockstar is gonna see all this shit and go, you know what? Yeah, people have been waiting years for this game. People are paying high price for the same bullshit. Fuck it, let's do $100. I guarantee. I'm not saying guarantee it's gonna be 100. I'm just saying I guarantee it's gonna sell even if it's $100. Yes, totally. Less right. I remember getting the PS4 Slim long ago for $200 one holiday season with. Yes, exactly. What the fuck happened to that shit? Remember when PS3 came out and then like a few years later it was like, oh, PS3 Slim, and then it includes Uncharted Collection and like two months of PlayStation subscription plus or whatever, and all for like $299. I'm like, dude, that's a steal, dude. You don't get that shit anymore. Now it's up. Come on, dude. At least give us fucking free digital games. Shit, no one's buying. You know, what's a game that no one really bought? I don't fucking know, but you know, at least 2 digital games. One being like, okay, one code for Starfield and one code for Hi-Fi Rush. There you go, 2 Xbox games. Boom. But no, they won't even fucking do that. Anyways, let's watch this. That's why this is the worst generation in regards to pricing, because they always had, for as long as I remember, when the system is about at least 3 years old, that's when they had a price cut. No matter what, price cut. Even during 2008, remember 2008 had like the worst recession in years or whatever, and the market was collapsing. The price went down. So, and they can blame tariffs all they want. It's just a practice. It's just an excuse for them to just elevate the price. They don't have to. They want to do that. It's just, again, it's an excuse. It's like a loophole. Like, you know what? They're talking about tariffs and this and that. So let's just pretend that it's going to cost us that much. So it really isn't really going to make a difference for us. But we can pretend like it does, because they're not going to know any better. I mean, who's going to know about it? Not them. Us, right? So we can charge whatever the fuck we want now. Everyone simply has to refuse to pay until the price is lower, but they won't. They're going to pay. The only thing I'm spending my money on is a brand new Switch 2. That's it. I'm not getting Xbox or PlayStation, anything like that. Nope. I was thinking about getting the Xbox handheld, but I'll probably wait for that. I don't have no reason to take my Xbox. I don't have no reason. I didn't even take my Switch out. So why would I need to take out my Xbox handheld? What the hell? Very impressive, to be honest. That definitely looks like India. It's the old saying, Bill Bob, how you should vote for your wallet. That's in any industry. If there's a product, a service you don't like, don't buy it. Don't use it. People are complaining, oh, Netflix is going up. Netflix is going up. Then don't fucking use Netflix. Believe me when I say this, I don't need any service. I do it the Jack Sparrow way, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't need to fucking pay. I don't want to pay for that shit. They have enough money. They're good. And besides, I'm not fiending or anxious to see any of the shows. If they have a show that's out, I'm not like, oh my, I gotta see the next episode. I can wait a day for it to be online, or at least a few weeks or months. Like Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts is out right now in theaters. I'm not gonna go to the theaters to see it. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to go to the theaters to see it. So, that being said, I'm fine with that. See, I save money going out, save money going to the theaters, whatever. And the thing is, I don't know if it sucks or not. Of course, MCU fans are going to be like, oh, it's good, it's good. Like, I'm not an MCU fan. So, it could be Good for them, but crappy to me. So, don't know. Still not wasting my time and money. I typically have an update PlayStation to play FIFA and Nintendo to play exclusives, but this year it's only PS5 and waiting on Switch 2. Already have a lot of games. Yeah, I have a backlog. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is, I need a Switch 2 for Metroid Prime 4. That's my most anticipated game of the year, without a doubt. Could I play on Switch 1? Yes. But I want the 4K. Oh, excuse me. I want the 4K and the higher frame rate. I want to play that game on HDR. Mate, so glad you're not MCU fan. I like MCU a little bit, but I am no way, shape, or form a fan. I'm not going to go to theaters. Not every single movie they have is 90 plus. Because if you remember when MCU was when it was at its prime, every single MCU movie came out, it was like at least 95% or above in Rotten Tomato scores. That's ridiculous, dude. Every single one? No, it's biased. That's the thing. It's biased, and I hate bias. Oblivion Remastered New is the second highest selling Steam game at 50, and somehow they can't do a low price anymore like that. They can't. I don't know why. It's a remaster. Remaster shouldn't even be that much. I used to be a DCU fan, but DC got rebooted, and I give two fucks about what's going on. Did you hear the rumor about the Superman thing? Did you hear about the rumor of the Superman plot? I'll gladly talk to you about that too. Back when everybody was scalping consoles, everyone was complaining about it. And they were right, but they kept buying from the scalpers, so obviously Sony and Microsoft did nothing about it. Right. They don't give a fuck as long as their systems are selling. Prime 4 would be on Switch 1, and for now, I'm good with that. I gotta have it in 4K, dude. With HDR. I waited so long for that game. Besides, I'm getting a Switch 2 anyways, so might as well just get it now. And I don't expect Switch 2 Pro or anything like that either. What's with Superman? I love that superhero. It's kind of a spoiler in the story. I don't know if you want to hear it. It's not it's not about someone dying or anything like that. It's the reason why Superman seems hated in the movie. I'm really looking forward to that movie. I hope it doesn't suck. Oh yeah, right. If you're getting a Switch 2, go for it. Exactly. So I'm saying I'm getting it anyways. So you guys want me to tell you? Now it's a rumor, but I've heard from multiple sources that it is true. I mean, I wasn't gonna see this movie anyways, but after hearing this, I'm like, okay. So let me bring that up actually. Okay. So, the rumor is that this is the plot point of the Superman movie, where in the movie, Superman is frustrated by social media backlash, with the hashtag #supershit being mentioned several times as really getting under his skin. The reason for this is that in Lex's interdimensional world, hundreds of mutant monkeys are shown typing furiously at keyboards, flooding social media with hate against Superman. Yeah. That's it.
Hi everyone.
People are like,
for those
what
that
the
are just tuning in, this
is
is Nintendo
this?
Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. My name is Teresa, and I'm joined here with Demetrius and Dutch. And we're here to show a little game called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
I didn't
2
even mean
edition.
to switch on this, but okay.
It's a first-person adventure game starring our favorite protagonist, Samus. She is a very famous bounty hunter, for those of you that don't know. But I'm going to throw it away to Demetrius to lead us through this.
No, you got that. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the beginning. So it is the Cosmic Gear 20X. No, I'm not going to
It's story time. Come on.
Long story
Oh, you
short,
didn't tell
we're
me that,
starting at the
Maxim.
beginning here.
So check out these
What you're gonna
graphics.
see
This is
that
the intro.
a research
I
facility
think it's
for the Galactic
CG,
Federation. It's being
but I
attacked,
hope not, because
by
it looks
space
fucking
pirates.
amazing.
And Samus is
Either
gonna
way,
be answering
even
the
if the
call.
film Superman product looks
Pretty
like
much
junk,
gonna be
I like to
beginning
support
of
it
the
because that's how I vote.
Those are space pirates
I
that
don't
allies
support it
with
because
Psylocke,
they didn't
who we
support
haven't
me
seen
as a
a whole
fan.
lot of. We saw him in Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what the bad blood here is about between Silex and the
The
Galactic
vi-
Federation.
algorithm was listening, Ray.
Doesn't like him, nor does not like
he's got a deep grudge
was it,
for
huh?
Samus.
How about show me some Ana de Armas videos? I love Ana de Armas.
I can feel the table rumbling.
That looks awesome. Look at that. Wow.
I really want one of those ships, though.
That is a beautiful ship.
I wish that's in game, but I don't think it is.
Quick work of some of these ships.
Yeah. Join in on it.
I mean, it's possible though.
Samus's contribution to the air fray.
See, there's a lot of action going on the ground.
Not going good for the
That
Galactic
guy.
Federation here.
The Galactic Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working too well. They need some help. It's pretty cool.
And this game has mechs. Fuck yes, dude.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, Samus to the rescue. Woo!
Okay, we're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment. I love this scene so much. All right, let me get ready. Here we go.
Look how awesome this looks, dude.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4. But now we're going to see a little bit more.
Yes, of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go. All right. So I'm going to kind of play a little slower so everybody can kind of just take it all in. But I see a space pirate right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and not let that stand.
We can see that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, and you can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not going to try to take any hits, though. Oh, what you doing?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Again,
so
vote with your wallets.
So one thing people should note, right now I'm
Vote with your
playing
wallets.
with the split Joy-Con 2 style, so I have a
I don't think
Joy-Con 2 in my
PS5 Pro
left
is
hand and my
selling
right
the,
hand.
as
And
much
I'm
as
gonna
Sony
change it up a
wants.
little bit
Switch
further
2
with
is
the
not going to sell as much
But also
as
you're
Switch
playing
1.
in,
I think
a
it's
mode
going to sell
called
maybe
Quality
like
mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So
maybe
for
70,
anybody
80
that
million
is
in its
watching
lifetime.
the stream,
When it's all
we are
said and
streaming at
done,
4K.
it's not going to be
You have
150
4K TV, you'll be
like
able
Switch
to
1.
See all the visuals.
I mean, it'd
and
be
it's
cool,
very glorious
but I doubt it.
Pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
In terms of cartoon Flintstones show, viewership and fans, what's the difference between people from Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
So Samus is going to try to recover that and defend and make sure
Not
that
sure.
the space pirates don't take it.
Could I ask Normal the cat? Because she knows
Here's
all
the
about
area
Abu
map
Dhabi.
required. Gonna go ahead and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
To that big dome area.
Yeah. To secure the artifact. Move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here. So I'm going to make my way through.
And that's one of the cool things about this. It's got that, again, classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you
And
got
look,
your
look
map,
how
it's kind of
amazing this
3D, and you
looks.
can rotate it,
How?
'cause
Why?
like
Why would I
navigation
not
and
want to play this
exploration
game in
is
4K and
big theme
HDR?
in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I just switched to my scan visor, and I can scan this door here.
The
It's
difference
gonna
is
give
that
me
people in
access.
Dubai don't watch the
And a
Flintstones,
little
but
bit
the people in
additional
Dubai do.
information.
Dubai do.
It's pretty important
Abu Dhabi
too,
do.
just like learning more
I
about
like
the
that.
lore of this world. So scanning is very important.
Abu
It's
Dhabi
been
do.
in the Metroid Prime series as
That's
well.
a good one. I
So
like that.
Yes,
it's a great way to learn.
Way to get additional backstory, lore, also just helpful gameplay tips, and even access to certain areas. All right. Ooh. Try to protect the some of the people here, but they're getting attacked too much.
All right, let's go back to video games for a few minutes, and then I'll end the stream. Angel card on the radio today. It's fine, dude. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna get rid of Towerborn because I'm not really impressed with that game, to be honest. Uninstall. Sorry, I'm just not. I'm not impressed. That don't impress me much. Action 920 says. What's on the updates? Among Us again. Sure. Oh, let's go. What was on sale at the Xbox store? There you go. Did we get the Maxim's video? Yeah, we did. You didn't see it? Oh, this is $44.99 now. Just last week it was $2.99. Okay. Wow, all these things are like a lot more money. I think the digital games are gonna crap. They're not gonna be as low as they should. PlayStation summer sale is yet to come, right? I believe so. I think summer's around the corner, so just get ready for that. Get ready. I want to get. Have you ever played Mega Man Battle Network? I want to get the collection. Yeah, play Sekiro. Hey, Saved by the Bell. There it is. Look. That's your game, Maxim. Yeah, it's like an RPG, kind of. It was originally released for Game Boy Advance and then continued in Nintendo DS.
Years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Is that Patrick Stewart?
This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning.
It does look awesome.
Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
A trap! The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Wow. This game looks okay. I don't know, Maxim seems to be enjoying this one.
Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
Available today. Beyond Belief. Fact or fiction spook you take. What? Right, Beyond Belief, fact or fiction spook you back. Oh, that show? Not so much. Sightings and what's the other one? Sightings and Unsolved Mysteries kind of freak me out more. I don't think I've ever seen chicken. Whatever. Not chicken. Fact or fiction. I sort of did. It sort of did, but more so Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt also good. Tales from the Crypt was so good, though. To be honest. All right. What was I in this game? Before I head out. You have unspent points of grades for the purchase. See from. Gotcha. Wraith, you played Choo Choo Rocket? Yes, a long time ago. Sega puzzle game I played on Nintendo Game Boy Advance also. Yes, I played on Game Boy Advance too.
Hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
I think the other puzzle game I liked was let's see, Choo Choo Rocket. There was something else. Picross was great. Of course, Tetris. Boom. Sorry. Any video game trade. Lost Stolen Never Returned game stories from back then. When I was young, I got duped and not having Prince of Persia Super NES. Later traded for Battletoads and $5. Dude, that's smart. That's smart. I don't know why I put this game on because I'm like not gonna go any further. It's like almost 7. I think I should head out in a minute. So that means I'll play this game tomorrow or later on today. About the Xbox price increase. Remember, it's everything. It's not just the consoles. It's the games. It's the accessories. It's the controllers. They're all getting a price hike for some reason, but I don't like it. So I'm just thinking about something that was happening in South Park. Anyways, so I'm gonna be on probably tonight, maybe not, I'm really not sure, but definitely if anything Saturday night, and then again Sunday and so forth. I hope to have that video ready for you on Saturday. It's not a big video, but it's something I've been, meaning to put out the last few weeks. But yeah, you guys have been awesome. Alejandro, thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Carbonite, Raz, Melinda, everyone who's still here, you're awesome. There would not be a stream without you, that's for damn sure. Right, Vibey knows. Vibey's the cat. That's right there in the bottom left. He hears good music. Anyways, so yes, that being said, all I have to say left is stay frosty, give them hell, and Godspeed. Wraith out.